Pause
Alright.
deadlock, is that what you just said?
Pause the deadlock update. Deadlock has an update.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Specific window.
What?
There it goes. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get through it as much as we can before she starts vomiting.
Oh.
Alright. Screen is shared.
Yeah.
Load. This was it. Yes. Alright. Whenever y'all ready.
Alright, I'm good. Even when I ask if Olivia... Okay, so what happened last time?
Hold on, I can look it up. I have the chapter thing right here. So, we did this. We were at the photo shoot. Wedding photo shoot with Ben.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was what we did last time.
Alright.
Yes. So we are now, I believe we're heading to history. History class with Olivia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can't wait to.
Oh, we still have to get over the, her thing, right? Her last surviving problem, whatever it is. I can't remember it.
There is there's a point route, which lists part up, but in this one there is a choice coming up in this one. And a chapter after the next, there is a point route with Liz and Olivia.
Right.
And then the one with Ben's lines is the chapter after that. So yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Alright, getting the yawns out. Alright. Even when I ask if Olivia would like a push to history, she just remains silent in thought. Olivia has been quiet for about 5 minutes now. Even though 5 minutes isn't that long of a time, Olivia had grown so much chattier as of late, so the silence felt just a bit off-putting to me. Part of me couldn't help but wonder if it's a cold shoulder directed at me or just remaining nerves from that last conversation. Which I cannot remember. No use just thinking about it. So, penny for your thoughts, Olivia?
Oh, right. Sorry. Guess I'm not here right now.
Fades out of existence. What the frick?
Let me be clear.
Where did you go?
Wheelchair and all. No, it's just the wheelchair. The wheelchair stays.
What were you thinking about exactly? Olivia lets out a sigh and turns her head upwards so that her eyes meet mine.
I really got to thinking about what we were talking about earlier. How it seems like neither one of us knows what we'll be exactly doing after school's over.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. Hadn't really given much thought to the fact that I had essentially dropped a bombshell on both of us. Now that I really stopped to think about it, though, the idea that neither of us really knows what to do after graduation is concerning. Most seniors at least have a small idea of what they'll want to do after graduation. God knows I don't. At least I think. Heck, Liz had made a full chart and timeline for herself. I mean, I always figured I'd go to college. I didn't. But that feels so basic, for lack of a better word. There should be some kind of grander plan on what to do in the next big step in life. University, a career, maybe even start some kind of family. Those are the kinds of plans that come to mind. They're all just simple platitudes at the end of the day, though. Is it even worth making plans? The more I think about it, the more likely it is that something stupid comes out of left field and wrecks everything. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and all. So maybe all I can really do then is live in the moment? I always hated that sort of thinking. Just be a sitting duck for life to take potshots at me? Just live pretending death can't show up and take me at any time?
Speaking of, hey, it's Olivia and friend.
Olivia stiffens in her chair. I am appalled at the fact that I'm just friend.
Oh, hey Mia.
Olivia's words are a hiss as she tries to face away from the crimson-scaled girl. Her hands shakily strain against the wheels of her chair, slowly turning it too.
Got a couple of questions to ask you, Olivia. Would you like to humor me for a bit? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't mind.
The parasaur saunters up and with a sway of her hips, pushes me aside as she takes Olivia's reins from me. The heck? You're insane if you think we're going with you anywhere.
We?
She looks down to Olivia and back at me.
We. He's funny. We're going for a little girl talk. No boys allowed. Sorry.
Frick, I can't fight against that.
You're up for that? Right, Liv?
She puts a hand on his shoulder and cocks an eyebrow back at me like she knows something.
So yeah, we'll just be a moment. Don't worry, that pretty little head of yours.
I'm left gawking and confused as the two head off in another direction. Seiko is left quiet as he has 0 lines to read, but can enjoy his corn dogs in peace.
I will kill you.
Olivia doesn't
Kill
know
you
when.
and take the spot.
Olivia doesn't seem to know what to say or do either, so
All of
she
it-
just
All of a sudden,
goes
you
along
see,
with the parasaur wheeling her away.
all of a sudden you see Ben like in the background holding a sign. Seiko eats corn dogs the long way.
Time to kill somebody.
Please kill Ben. A part of me wants to give chase, but the side eye that Mia sends back at me forces me to stop. I feel useless as I watch the two turn the corner. My thoughts of what I want to do going after the pair are betrayed by my body still frozen by the icy glare from Mia. Darn it. I guess I'll just get to class and ask what this was all about later. By the time I get to Miss Prockling's history class, I'm half expecting to find Olivia already waiting for me, some kind of remark primed and ready to be spoken to me. Instead, she isn't there. I reluctantly take my seat, tapping my foot impatiently. Even when the bell comes and goes, there's still no sign of her. She is dead. Crud. I shouldn't have let Olivia go with her alone. What the heck was I thinking? I really don't want to cut class, but I can't afford anything bad happening to her. Nope, I can't sit and do nothing. I shoot my hand up into the air, causing Miss Prockling to pause mid-lecture.
Yes, Mr. Nino?
Why are you... Okay, so you have like 4 roles right now. Miss Prockling, can I be excused?
Why? Class barely started a few minutes ago.
Because I... poop myself.
Fuck.
I'm halfway out the door already. Where'd they go? There's not a soul to be found anywhere.
I thought she was gonna go, for fuck's sake! Just get the walkie-talkie
Not
out.
again.
And the walkie-talkie out. Here comes the dodgeball.
For pooping myself in class. If I were a female dog, where would I harass somebody in secret? What?
That's exactly where I thought you were gonna take that.
I'm getting predictable, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Shoot. Whatever's between them, I hope it isn't turning physical. I mean, she wouldn't... Would she? My hands clench tighter and tighter as I focus on walking faster. Finally, something snaps me out of my trance, the faint sound of squeaking metal. Heard that sound before. I turn towards the source, just beyond the door of a nearby classroom. Judging by the paraphernalia covering the door, I think this is the algebra room. I grab the handle and haphazardly throw the door open, praying that I'm not about to rudely interrupt a teacher for the second time today.
Okay, this is the two of them talking between each other, I know that. Looks like shit. How am I... Should be happy it's done. There we go.
Two heads turn to me in a mix of anger and surprise. And they're the heads of the girls I was looking for. It's like a sudden three-way standoff. I was definitely not intended to be a factor in whatever this is. Olivia, get down! I tackle Olivia outside of the window. Both of us are paralyzed for the rest of our life. Game over.
Mr. President, get down!
I really should have thought about that before barging in. Oh, look, there's Cam. Hi, Cam. I think Raptor Jesus, she's okay.
Fuck is it? Thanks.
All right,
Don't
so
care. What the fuck are you doing here?
no. What you have to do right now, Savo, is that you're gonna want to duplicate your mic input in OBS, set a delay to it, like a half-second delay, so that way it sounds like two people are talking at once.
There should be. Damn, they out of voice spawn voices.
Kamito.
Here, where's an echo?
Gator game.
Echo. Let's see.
Are
you sure echo's the best way? Because you might get more than just one voice.
I gotta set the setting on delay. We're gonna set it by. I gotta hear myself. Test.
I mean, we can hear you just fine.
Hello.
All right, that sounds like an echo through a cave.
I know. We're gonna. Hello. No, that's four. What the fuck? Oh, it's not on. Hello. No. I'm working on it. Hello. God, you're really. 8.0.
Okay.
I'm trying. Give me one. Hello.
No, that's one too many.
One too many. Alright. That was a bust. Cool. God damn it. Out of all the voices that voice mod has, duplicate is not one of them.
See, this is why we took very careful care in casting when we started doing IBO. Okay. Right, Seiko? You remember IBO casting?
Yeah, we didn't finish IBO, so...
Nobody wanted to do IBO. I say, flying through my teeth.
I was the...
Flying through his goddamn teeth.
The lightning doesn't want to do the voices thing anymore.
What would be a duplicating setting for OBS?
Just make another mic input, or just put like a delay on one of them. Bro, I use OBS almost every single day.
Gotta make another microphone input. It's gonna fuck up everything or whatever.
It won't screw up everything. Just stop using voice mod.
I'm not using voice mod. I'm not. Okay. I mean, I am using voice mod, but fuck. Okay. We'll get there. Professional streamers, everybody.
I'm a professional audio technician. You can stay as the professional streamer.
Where'd that go? No, it's not one.
Seiko, I think he's crazy.
Where is that? Alright, let's see. Audio input. New audio input. Let's see. Okay.
God damn.
Like, I've never done this part before. Alright, let's see. No, sounds nothing like duplicated. New audio input. Oh. Sounds something like it. Let's see. Okay.
God damn.
Sounds something like it. Hang on. Like, I've never done this part. Never. Alright, let's see. No, sounds nothing like duplicated.
You know, the way the pattern on Mia goes, it confuses me. So is she just like a very bright pink, and then she just has like the one dark pink, or two dark pink stripes?
What?
You know what I mean? From like her snout to the tip of her head. Whatever, her fin, it's one dark pink stripe. Everywhere else is light pink. Other than like her tail, which another dark pink comes down her back and then over the tail top where the spikes are.
No!
She's light pink with dark pink accents.
It's not my fault. His
Why
eyes
are
don't
you
work.
racist? Other than like her
It's
tail,
not my fault.
which
Your
another
eyes
dark
don't
pink
work.
comes
What do
down
you
her back and then
mean?
over the tail top where the spikes are.
No.
She's light pink with dark pink accents.
Go ahead. If you say I'm wrong, then explain why. Otherwise, I remain correct.
Okay, this works.
It's
Okay.
not my fault. His
Why
eyes
are
don't
you
work.
racist? Other than like
The scales. That's the pink. Actual scales.
dark pink or bright pink?
Okay, I think I got it.
The dark
pull
pink.
into
The bright pink you're
stream.
seeing at the bottom of the tail. That is quite. That is to represent the part of the
Like
the part of
soft underbelly?
Yes, there you go. Super soft underbelly, because there's super soft underbelly, which is the bottom of the tail. And there's
Okay.
how the regular like skin would be right above that, because that's the exposed part most. And then there's the scales at the top.
She's a parasaur.
Yes.
Parasaurs don't have scales like that. They don't have any armored bits.
No, but you get what I mean. Like the colored bit is the outer part that is most exposed to the elements.
I guess, but I'm just trying to like think about it. I am a philosopher.
Alright.
We're not a philosopher.
So you
go
go
fuck
pull it to the
yourself.
stream and see if this sounds better. See if this sounds.
I am in the stream.
Okay, does that sound like a duplication to you?
Give me a moment.
Like, does this sound like a duplication somewhat? Does it or doesn't it?
I'm
trying
waiting
to
for
keep
it to
talking.
come up. No, it
No.
sounds like you're talking through a filter, not.
Well,
voices.
I have. Okay, fuck it.
We're just gonna do it regularly. Don't
Uh-huh.
complicate it. Alright.
It's not a duplication, so I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I tried. What the fuck are you doing here?
I should ask you two the same question.
Oh my god. Look, Baldy, now's not the time. Don't talk to him like that. Yeah, or what?
Why are they talking to themselves?
I told you not to be followed. You were there when we left. He just heard you screaming like a maniac.
I've been forgotten already. Hey! Why are you two in an empty classroom yelling at each other? The two fall deafeningly silent, unwilling or unable to speak. I notice a piece of paper in Mia's hand. Looks like something's drawn on it. The style is different, but it's unmistakably one of Olivia's works. Mia, why do you have her drawing? The parasaur stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket. Before I can question it any further, Olivia speaks up.
Inko, why did you come here?
Seemed like you were in trouble?
How touching. Well, we're all in trouble now.
I mean, I poop wee.
Yeah, dumbass. I don't have time for this. Hot Wheels filament.
You're cheating on me.
What's the big issue?
Olivia claws at her armrests again. She looks ready to cry.
Hey, where all your vicious bravado go? Are you afraid to tell him?
No.
Afraid of what he'll think? Shut up!
You mean she can't walk? How could you betray me like this? Go on.
Okay. Precious. Fine, I'll say it.
Mia turns to me with a malicious grin.
I know about what this prick did during the yearbook art contest. Now, ordinarily, I would give two shits. But then it hit me. Holy shit, she could just get away with it? How crazy is that?
She pauses, goading me to say otherwise, but I bite my tongue. Like a shark smelling blood, she starts to circle me, continuing her taunts. Taunts?
Then one thing leads to another. Now we're helping each other out. After all, if the school found out, it'd leave a permanent mark on our unemployable ass.
What?
Yours too, probably, since you're involved and all.
My teeth creak painfully from my clenched jaw, and yet the blood drained from my face.
I'm talking about her record, you mouth breather. Art's her big break, right? Skipping the whole rigmarole, the gist of it is simple. So Olivia draws up some BS group projects for me and some friends of mine, turns them in, and I make sure the whole incident goes away.
I managed to earn back some of the feeling in my consciousness. Just long enough to defy her. But that's blackmail and cheating. That's wrong.
Oh my god, that's fucking precious.
Mia blinks a few times before turning to look at Olivia, then back to me, then back to Olivia, then back to me. I am not Olivia. Now look back at your men. Now back to me. I am not your men. I forgot the rest.
Jesus Christ. This fucking idiot.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
You are getting predictable, but it's still funny. What? Are you disappointed in her now? I bet you made her pinky swear she would never do anything like that again.
She leans closer to me, faux whispering.
Well, sorry to break the news, Inko, but your friend here is a liar. Don't listen. I wouldn't be. She was threatening me.
Yeah, that's what blackmail is, Olivia.
Threatening? Honey, if we were swapped, you'd see my ass hang. All I'm doing is making things better for the both of us. Not my fault you tried to get away with cheating. You think a cripple like you would have more shame than that?
I watch Olivia's eyes start twitching. Mia's really starting to get to her. I can't let her keep talking to her like that. I poop my pants. It's
God damn
great. An uncomfortable situation for the three of us. It's the only way out.
Great.
Mia, just stop it. Okay?
It
What?
sounds wet. Sounds wet and sloppy.
Just
No. You know the video of the guy? He
a
just
smirk
walks up-
crawls across my face.
He just walks up to the door and he turns around, bends over slightly, and just rips the fattest, wettest half. And all of a sudden it replays. It's like,
Nice.
did you see it? And it's just this fucking orb going across the camera.
Oh my god. Mia, just stop it, okay? She really doesn't need this right now. Can't you both just walk away and pretend this never happened?
Shit, Inko, you're good. You hear that, Olivia?
Oh, wait, but I didn't mean... Olivia's staring at me with a look of betrayal that threatens to tear my heart in two. What the frick? God dang it, why can't I just stop talking for once? Mia waves me off, turning to face her target once more.
I bet you two love to walk away from this, but things just don't work out that way, do they? Oh, that's why you didn't want Inko knowing you're still a dirty cheater. Shut up! Oh, relax, it's not a big deal. No, I'm sick of this. You already admitted it. Art's my big break. You're only doing this because art is all I have. Your record is fucked. You lose nothing if we get caught. It's a Tuesday for you. But me, it's all I have. You're embarrassing yourself. You know, I can't lift or run or carry or dance or fucking anything you do on a daily basis without even thinking about it. I can't ever do anything else because of these fucking legs and this fucking chair.
I don't know, you can hit a wheelie pretty good.
You know the thing you used to do in like high school where you just like take the chair, try to prop it up on its two rearward legs and try to balance it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that really good, Olivia.
Yeah.
Got wheels. Just hits one of those, like one of those Tony Hawk Pro Skater tricks, and just down.
Golly.
I mean, she can join Nitro Circus. I mean, they're pretty sure they got a cripple in that.
God.
Why can't any of you just leave me alone? I just want to draw, for God's sake.
Mia rolls her eyes and takes a step closer to Olivia.
That's a nice outburst and all, sweetie, but I really thought you were smarter than this.
Olivia wipes away at her eyes with her sleeve.
What?
Mia takes another step forward. Oh god, she's gonna actually push her out of the window.
Think, handbag. Would I really go through the trouble of making you do this junk for middling grades? If your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold you over. Everyone knows you're the best artist in this place. You're just a retard about it.
Olivia's mouth hangs open, but no words come out.
You're the kind of idiot to let this sort of comment get to you, so let me be the first to say. Congratulations, Olivia. You have a fan. Anyways, Inko.
Oh, crud.
Distractions aside, you're in on it too. You don't want Olivia to starve, now would you? Her words, not mine.
What?
What, like Patrick going, now I'm gonna starve. Say a damn word about any of this, and she's doomed. Do you understand me?
I try to muster up words of defiance, but past being a stare of death, I spot Olivia's horrified expression.
Hello, Baldy. I'm waiting for you to answer, Skinny.
She tapped my head.
We'll go with that. Yes.
We'll go with that. Yes, we'll go with that. Just light taps on that bald head.
Honestly, don't know what to say or do in this situation.
It sounded like golf claps. Yes.
No.
Excuse me?
Let me think this over with Olivia.
Think this over? You
Let me
dense or
break it
something?
down for you.
Let me break it down for you. Let me break this down for you, Mark. Fuck.
God.
Think this over? You dense or something? This is simple. I just still can't fucking get over that. God damn it. You actually got me to break. God damn it.
I've done it. My job here is done.
You got me to break. Okay. This is a simple yes or no question. You can't seriously freaking...
Mia pinches the bitch of her snoot and lets out a tired sigh.
Fine. The two of yous talk it over and reach some kind of resolution. But that don't change the fact of what I said earlier, Inko. Don't say I don't do nothing nice. But think carefully, amigo. You both got a hell of a lot more to lose than I do.
Mia only gives me and Olivia one final glance before unceremoniously leaving the room. It takes me a bit to recover my thoughts. I never thought Mia would go this far. And Olivia right now, she must be... I stand up from the floor, slowly approaching the alligator. She looks like a mess.
Why did you have to come in here?
I'm sorry, I was just worried about what Mia could have been doing to you, and I wanted to make sure you were alright. Olivia grips her armrests.
I was alright. I had it handled with Mia.
But to basically be her slave? Doing all of her work?
Not all of it. Just whatever she needs to pass.
I'll take the seat next to her. Here. There. Everywhere.
She threatened me that she'd go to Scalar and spill everything. And if Scalar knew that I swapped the art, she'd know that it was with you. I couldn't let her do that to us, so I got desperate. I told her I'd do anything she wanted.
So you don't do that.
That's how I got mixed up with her.
I let out a deep and heavy sigh. Imagine it. Olivia, I can understand why, but I heard how Mia was treating you before I came in. Even when you were doing your work, even when you were doing her work to save her skin, she's still treating your art, more importantly you, like garbage. More words rip through the Gator Girl's fragile heart, her face contorting in a face snarl even as her eyes grow wet. You're miserable. You know that. Olivia looks away from me, her face scrunching up as tears well in her eyes.
I don't know what to do. I don't even know how I can trust her to keep her word. And now that you know what's going on, Mia has a noose around both our necks.
First time. The gravity of the situation settles in. It feels like something in me is both frozen over and ablaze.
There's only 6 months left in this. Yes, Bear?
Just the smiling friends thing was like Charlie actually dies this episode was just flashing through my head and my brain went autopilot.
Is this too much for you? Is this making your mood bad? Is this making your mood bad?
Oh, shit. Your brain went on autopilot trying to read my
He said
lines.
something frozen and also something burning ablaze. Just like, yeah, I remember when Heck froze over. Freaking Satan playing Rust. That was a funny episode.
That was funny. That was a funny
Sorry.
episode. The fact he's playing Rust is what got me. It's actually Rust. It's not some knockoff game. It's literally Rust. It's literally fucking Rust. That's funny. There's only 6 months left in this semester. It's not like she's asking for something impossible.
Her eyes regain some fire as she smiles.
I'll just have to tough it out. Keep making art to shut her up until this whole stupid thing can blow over.
I think she can hear you. She's been going through this for so long and she's still... That's just... I'm out of options and so was she. I just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Honey Nut Cheerio. I mean, why not tell Scalar about what Mia's making you do?
Scalar, are you out of your mind? You
Hey.
saw how she handles things around here, especially with that auditor breathing down her neck. I'm trying to avoid getting caught.
Right. Okay. Iadicon? For a split second, I see her mask crack, her real worry evident in those silver eyes shaking.
No.
Olivia makes a show of clearing her throat.
Mr. Iadicon doesn't need to hear this either.
You know he'd be able to.
I can do this on my own.
Her balled up fists quake wildly after they slam into her armrests, and the Gator Girl does her best to hide her wince. I really don't think we can fix this if we're not working together.
There's nothing to fix. I told you, I have it under control. Just please, Inko, I need you to trust me on this. Don't ruin this for me.
I do trust you. Her voice is softening, as if she's been fully drained now.
I can handle it. I told you.
Her fists unfurl and continue shaking. I take one of her hands, ignoring her indignant sputters as I delicately cradle it in my palm. Her protests die down into a pained whine when my thumb ever so slightly presses down on the joint. All this time you've been doing your best, Olivia. My soft words draw out an even softer breath from her.
Mia's had me drawing for her group almost daily.
Must hurt a lot after so long.
Maybe it does,
What the frick you mean maybe?
but it's nothing I can't work through.
Why can't you trust me to help then?
It's not that I don't trust you, Inko. It's that I did trust everyone else. So please, stop asking about fixing me. Or fixing things, I mean.
Okay, that's better. Is that what this is about? Olivia's burning out at this point. She's already hurt badly. I can feel her hand still shaking. It's beyond the point that either of us alone can handle. I let go of Olivia's hand, watching as she takes back her hand and settles it against her chest. I hook a nearby chair leg with my foot and drag the seat closer. Close enough that I can sit down right next to the baryonyx.
Inko?
I find that being next to her like this makes it easier for what I'm about to say. Breathe in, breathe out. Meeting her eyes once again, I speak my honest thoughts. We have to kill the president.
I knew it! I knew it!
Do it.
Do it.
Dare you. One cripple and a baldy. They'll never suspect
They'll
it.
never suspect it. They'll never suspect the damn things.
You see this jacket, it doubles as a C4 explosive pack underneath.
I've been saving it for just such an occasion.
I was waiting for you to break. I needed one more person.
Need one more person to join the cause, brother. One more person to join the cause, brother.
Freaking hard cut, breaking news.
Hard cuts. Fucking terrorist propaganda videos. Okay, we gotta simmer down a little bit. 9/11 was just 2 days ago.
You have no freaking clue how hard it was to keep a straight face to get that sentence out. Jesus Christ. Okay. Mr. Ayatakan can help Olivia. Her teeth grind together as though contemplating mauling my face off. Do it, do it, do it. Please hear me out.
We're at ringside seats like, do it! Twist his dick! I want to trust you, Inko, but I'm scared that Ayatakan will hate me forever for this.
But
You're
why?
darn right, you stupid bitch.
What?
What? He's the only one that's ever made me feel like my art is worth something. I can't
Really?
lose him.
He's the only one. Look at me. I know those silver eyes are silver, but I didn't think they were freaking blind. Jesus Christ. We can get you out of this. Of course Ayatakan will understand. Even go to bat for you. Oh God. I'm getting flashbacks. Every time I've been hit with a metal bat. It's all come full circle.
All you hear is like flash. It's like, leave me alone, and just bonk, bonk, bonk.
The sound of metal bats hitting baseballs.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
And if you're the one to speak up, it means you're the one getting back at Mia. She won't have power over you, and by God am I praying that she's not outside the door listening in.
I can't just give it all.
I hear you, fuckers.
Frick, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta go out the window. I'll carry you. Off my back.
She, like Mia, has the same abilities that Ben does. She freaking slitters out the window and down the school wall, just freaking.
Just slithers like a
Freaking
fucking
gives
snake,
chase.
like a fucking like one of those anaconda, like one of those giant snakes out of Anaconda movies. Just fucking.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's actually, I don't know why I can see.
That's how this game should have gone. Hire me.
Like a fucking, like one of those shitty sci-fi channel movies, just. Oh shit. I can't just give it all up like this. How can I trust you with my entire future? You have nothing to lose. I have everything.
Ow. First off. Can you trust Ayatakan? Will he really just let that happen? He has no reason to not throw you under the bus. Does he?
Of course not. Mr. Ayatakan is...
Yes, I won.
He's the only teacher that's never given up on me.
I'm here with you too. You're not alone, Olivia. But you need to accept our help. Please. Olivia looks me in the eyes for a few seconds before sharply snapping her face downward. Her body then begins to quiver, almost as if she trembles with a mixture of cold and fear. Olivia. I get up from my chair and reach out to grasp her shoulder to try to comfort her somewhat. Instead, I wrap my hands around her snout and just start shaking her face wildly.
What is it? It's like
It's what I do to my dogs. If they
Yeah,
have a
I
long
know.
enough snout, I just cut my hand around and
You just cover your head. You go, whoa. No. You seen the video of the guy? He's like, get out of here. He sticks his head in the dog's
Yeah, get the
jaw.
frick outta here. She goes, what the frick?
Sorry, I was testing your gag reflex. Anyway.
Sorry, just can't control myself. I've been wanting to do that to like every person I see.
Dog, no, you don't understand. If this was actually a thing, I would do that. Just cut my hand around him. Just go,
Absolutely.
just do it. Just like slowly and just grip. And just stare at them dead in the eye with a deadpan stare like, I'll be right back.
Oh god, that timing. Probably not good timing, but it's timing. So how you doing, Seiko?
I am just checked out, waiting for my lines.
Oh, you won't get one anytime soon. That's why I said that you should probably substitute Salvo for Mia, because this is like a three-way conversation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's wait for him to show up. So how was your day?
That was alright. Like I said, I
Alright.
worked on the video a lot last night, so I kind of slept, and I woke up.
Yeah, it's kind of your own fault that your entire sleep schedule is fucked as it is.
Maybe, but during the day I usually have to help around the house, so... Also, it's like, nighttime is the only time I get to, record lines.
Also, I don't know if you saw what I put in the chat,
Which one?
general chat.
That you got hit? With a car?
Okay. My car just tried to kill me,
Yeah.
yeah. The power steering locked up again.
What's power steering in? That's when all the wheels turn, right?
It's the thing that allows you to turn the wheels, yeah.
Okay.
When it turns off, it pretty much puts your wheel back into the forward position, so like straight,
Hmm.
and it locks it. So you know how when you're trying to, if you get in a car that's off, you try to turn the
Oh,
wheel
yes,
forward, right?
I've heard of
It
this
does
problem.
that.
Yeah, okay.
It does that. The issue is, I blame my left wheel, but when it's straight, it drifts to the right. So I hit it. So when it locked up, I wasn't going straight. I was drifting to the right.
Right.
So I didn't even hit the curb because I figured out where I hit. You know how some curbs have that weird manhole thing along with the access to the sewer,
Yeah.
like drainage?
Yeah.
I hit that.
Ah.
That's how it fucked up my tire. Because I
I
was like,
see.
there's no way just tapping the curb or anything would gash my tire. Because it didn't even puncture it, it gashed it.
Right.
It's like, there's no way hitting a regular curb would do that. And then I saw it, I was like, yeah, no, that's the only explanation. I hit the corner of that fucking manhole thing.
Yeah.
Or sewer thing. So that
Mmm.
was fun.
Golly.
It was really fun. I had to drive the fucker all the way to my shop. And you wanna know the shittiest part?
What was that?
You know that banging I've been complaining about in the back of the car?
Yeah.
When I hit when I hit the tire, the banging stopped the entire rest of the drive to the shop.
Wow. Break one
So I
thing,
don't
fix another, huh?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Jesus. Oh, golly. What else is there to talk about? I'm looking at Twitter right now. Let's see. Let's look what's trending. Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas. Ooh, what? Okay.
Let's see. Oh, that's why. Well, burn the state.
What happened?
Elon Musk has finally moved his headquarters. to Texas. We're gonna see a crazy uptick in cyber trucks. Or at least I hope
What,
not.
you mean warthogs?
They very much do not have the durability of a warthog.
They don't, but you could put it. You could put.
Have
a
you seen
50
that
cal
video?
back.
Have you seen that video? Yeah, I saw that picture. Have you seen that video though, of like a
What
cyber
video?
truck running over a bunch of like hollow plastic fences,
No.
and then it immediately just has like a critical engine failure because the engine is like directly exposed underneath. So the Cybertruck ate up a lot of that plastic,
Oh,
and it
no.
just and like the second it was done, just started freaking gushing out oil, freaking
Jesus.
liquid. It's they were like, look how tough the Cybertruck is, and it broke down. My phone. And then have you heard of what happens when you know how it's supposed to like float in water?
Yeah.
Apparently it's not sealed right at the seams, like most cars are, to prevent water from getting out or getting in. So if like it detects any water, it'll automatically just shut down.
Shut down. Yeah. Okay.
So like
it
going
can't even
through,
go through water.
yeah, going through like a puddle, and if any water splashes even higher up than like the step of the Cybertruck, it just
Yeah. Yeah, what really sucks is Texas has a tendency to flood.
Yep. Golly.
Fucking Elon.
Yep.
He does some weirdest shit sometimes.
Sometimes, all the time now. Jesus Christ.
So, how was Chat's day? Don't say that you did something bad, because I will shoot you.
Mm.
With my AK-50.
That was like the least American gun.
It's made by an American.
But it's like not an American gun.
It is an American gun. Because
The
it was
AK
patented and created in America.
The AK what?
The AK-50.
AK-50.
Yeah.
Derived from the AK-47.
No.
No.
No, because it was made completely from scratch.
Uh-huh.
And it's patented and made in America.
Hmm.
And the creator is American.
Okay. But it
He
doesn't
wondered
sound
if he could,
American.
and he decided to do it.
Wow.
And guess what?
What?
Call of Duty stole the design and put it into Call of Duty.
Well, they do that to
Totally
every
isn't.
weapon.
Yeah. Thing is, we know they stole the design because there's only one design and only very few reference images of the gun that exists. And it's from the guy who made it.
Wow.
And you want to know the worst part of it is? They
What's
did the
that?
most cursed thing and gave it a drum mag.
What? How's that bad?
Yeah. Because you don't do that to 50 cal.
I like drum mags though.
But you don't do that to 50 cal.
Well, guess what? I'm a gamer. And I'm
You wanna know
right.
why? You wanna know why they don't do that to 50 cal?
Why?
Because 50 cal has a tendency to jam or cause the bullets to explode. So if you have it in a drum mag, it's gonna auto feed sometimes and it could go bad.
So you're telling me it'll give me a cool explosive round?
No, I'm
Okay.
telling you that the round will explode and the bolt will shoot back through the gun and into your arm
Alright, we're back.
and neck.
And take out whoever's behind me. Thanks.
Take
Sicko.
you out because the entire back of the gun you're putting your shoulder and neck against.
What are you all talking
Hold
about?
The AK-50 and how 50 caliber rounds work and then why you shouldn't use the drum mag on them.
I can see that, but
So
I
we're
would
talking. We're wondering if you want me to voice Mia, so that way you could avoid two characters talking. Like, the
still.
same
If you
person.
want to, that's fine. It'll take some weight off.
Sure,
of me for a
I
little-
could. Actually, I could go angry.
Yeah, sure.
What kind of voice should I give her though? Should I give her an accent or
That one guy from Star Wars.
which one?
The guy who talks back to Vader.
Who?
The old guy.
Oh,
Remember,
the
like in the first
Tarkin?
movie, he's like, I can't remember the freaking
Grand Moff
names,
Tarkin?
man.
You mean Tarkin?
I think so. I don't freaking
Failed
know.
us!
He's
Or
old.
something like shit like that. I don't know. He doesn't have an accent. He speaks normally.
He's British. They're all
he's old.
British.
You want me to make her British?
Just
Yeah.
make her sound like the chick from
Okay.
Class of 09. It's up to you, Seiko. I don't.
I haven't listened to any Class of 09. Only
Like a
that one
prima donna bitch.
Only
like
that
a fucking-
one
clip.
clip.
Okay. Only that one clip where the guy starts shooting at her. Okay.
Alright.
You remind me of my wife. I want to fucking kill my wife!
The mall cop. Ooh.
You remind me of my wife. I wanna fucking kill my wife! Okay. Alright.
Olivia's shaking lessons, giving me hope that my words are starting to reach her. But not 2 seconds after those thoughts cross through my mind, Olivia's shaking resumes once again. The shaking's followed by sniffling, at which point I notice tears rolling down Olivia's snout and falling right into her lap. Before I can finish my words, Olivia lunges forward and wraps her arms around my abdomen, bringing me forward and burying her face into my stomach. At which point she begins to let out what I can only describe as a pain-filled wail. At first, I'm left utterly frozen in place, hands raised and my eyes wide. Nothing in my life has ever prepared me for a situation such as this. Except, my memories. I know exactly how to deal with this. I'm remembering
You just
a Darman
RKO.
video.
You're not remembering shit.
You just RKO her, just right there.
I just start like waving my hips around like I have a hula hoop.
Now you do the Macarena.
There. I place my other hand on Olivia's other shoulder and slowly take a single knee, bringing me to eye level with her. God, that means I'm tall. This looks like that one meme where it's like, we did it, bros, we finally won. I wouldn't be surprised if they use that as a reference for this.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Then, without saying a word, I tighten my embrace, allowing her arms to wrap around my neck as I wrap my arms around hers, as her arms wrap around my arms, and my arms wrap around her neck. My waist is pulled closer too, by her boa-like tail that's become an impromptu belt harnessing me to the gator girl. Ah!
Now you're crippled, just like her.
I can't feel my legs.
One of us.
Wow, ain't that terrible?
One of us.
There's a distinct thumping on my chest, rhythmic and relaxing. The realization that it's her heart sets my face ablaze, but also brings a smile to my lips. I close my eyes and let myself become lost in the warmth of Olivia's embrace. She then does the unthinkable. She leans back in her wheelchair and cracks my head upon the ground.
It's like a fucking Mortal Kombat execution, just with the X-ray.
Oh, golly. When we break apart, I check on our time limit. My phone says it's still 20 minutes before school's out. Hopefully Atacon has a free period right now. You ready? Olivia gives a small nod. I get up and start toward the door. The door held open with the back of my shoe, I look at her. As Olivia wheels over, she grunts with each push. Oh crud, I'm an idiot. Once she reaches me, Olivia gives me a very meaningful look. Though I don't really get its intent until her tail wraps around itself around my waist. My wrist. Blech. Oh, right. Taking Olivia's reins for her, we start towards our art teacher's room in a companionable silence. Whee! Man, I can't wait to just go home and relax. Maybe open a bag of chips. Oh, I have some downstairs. I'll get those when the time comes. Olivia's tremoring has fallen to a 2 on the Richter scale, so that's nice. She's seen enough of me to last a while. Then again, so have I. She'd probably kill us if she saw us sneaking off. We're near the end of the hall. We're near the end of it all. It's nearly over. It's the first bit of quiet that we get. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls. Olivia's gripping my wrist pretty hard. Guess she's still pretty tense. Say, maybe there's a massage place around here. That'd be pretty nice right around now. Wait a second. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls? Oh, frick. We're a walking beacon.
Mm.
Something ancient awakens in me. An icy chill races down my spine as if there's a knife poised just behind my neck.
Right behind you.
The gator girl tenses, head stiffly turning. Her pupils slowly shift to mine, and their concentration to pinpoints, bringing attention to the danger my ancestral instincts are warning me of. Oh, frick.
Seiko.
Sup? You two trying to run away?
Flight or flight. Fight or flight reflexes kick in. Zero thought on my end. My body chose to just book it.
It's like one of those like the cheat animations, like it's just like their team A pose, fucking
Freaking Sir
sidestep.
Pillow animation, just
Right? Fucking Senior Pilo just.
and I can also imagine Senior Pillow just going, "Hey, get back here! Whatever the frick he does. You know?
Messing with the child! Don't hurt the child!
Don't touch the child.
Oh god.
Child!
It's
Oh,
simple,
frick.
but it's entertaining. Here we go. My favorite fucking cutscene out of this entire
Oh.
game.
She's actually screaming. Holy frick.
Yeah.
We gotta go. What the frick are you reaching out for? Whoa. Wham.
I just gotta say, if that elevator door closed any slower, they would have been dead.
Oh, absolutely.
That is the fastest closing elevator door I've ever seen.
For a moment, I wonder if the deafening noise of the metal doors being hit is from me punching it in rage or accidentally slamming into it after chasing us.
When I get you, I will eviscerate you and everything last thing you love!
Oh, I'm gonna check something. Let me check the stream real quick. I'm gonna
Dang.
be mad if the music's not fucking playing through OBS. It should be.
Well, it was.
I mean, if not, you can just
punching it in
edit it
rage
in
or
post
accidentally
and you can make it
near the end.
My body chose to just book it.
It's like one of those like the
I don't know, a frickin'
Oh,
something
frick.
from
Oh, yeah.
Tekken.
good. Just something from Tekken, just like no, it's gonna be the trailer music from Tekken 8. Just
God.
okay.
Fuck!
The elevator finally begins its descent downwards. Whee! I exhale deeply. Olivia gasps for breath. Why are you breathing for breath? Oh, right. You're probably freaking anxious as Christ. My arm stings from Olivia's razored grip. Ow! Good thing I have a jacket. Her
I
claws
mean,
have
you did
shredded
have
the
a run
food.
from a fucking parasaur, which if I'm correct, they run about 30 miles per hour or something
40
faster.
miles.
40 miles, yeah. Like I said, if that elevator door had closed any slower, they would have been dead.
I think it may have even drawn blood. I shake my arm a bit, and Olivia retracts her hands apologetically.
Sorry.
Oh god, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What happens when we reach the bottom? Mia will be waiting for us. Just hit the up button. Olivia removes the key from its slot.
It won't open. Just don't make any noise.
The elevator reaches the bottom. Just as Olivia said, without the key, the outmoded chamber simply powers down. Silence. There's a small gap under the door letting light in. There's nobody there. We sit in the dark, empty cabin for what feels like minutes. I'm pressed close to Olivia while we wait it out. I can feel her tail wrap around my ankle, which thankfully won't rip my clothing apart. The phrase 7 minutes in heaven surfaces in my mind and is buried immediately. It's a bit warm in here. Heavy, rapid footsteps zone in on us, accompanied by the sound of ripping paper.
It's like a QT where you have to fucking like a QT, like a horror game QT where it's like you get to cover your mouth and shit.
Frickin' Until Dawn, put the controller on the table, don't move.
Please, no, you
don't
would
tilt
fail
the controller.
immediately.
Don't tilt the controller. God.
You would fail immediately.
Oh yeah, no, I have. What are you talking about? I played on the buddy's PS4. I fucking failed that shit almost immediately every
Dang,
time.
How do they go apart? Like frickin' porting that.
That's
Frickin', I don't think they can.
I don't think they can. No, I think if they do, it has to be a requirement. You have to have a PS4 controller that's PC connectable. Like that has to be the requirement.
Unless they just make it like a quick time button prompt.
A quick time button prompt, more than likely.
Oh, Mia's destroying everything on the walls.
You fuckers had better still be in there! If you cowards ran away, so help me, Raptor Jesus!
She's right in front of the door. I hear her heavy breathing and soft thuds as she attempts to put her ear to the door a few times. I try to stay as silent as possible, but I'm afraid that the homicidal parasaur can hear my heart hammering in my chest and pants cruding in horror. Mia, with no intention to vent her frustrations verbally, resorts to the next best thing. Physical therapy. We're surrounded by the sounds of ripping paper, dented lockers, and drywall fracturing. On occasion, something hits the elevator door again. Olivia and I don't dare move. I hear other voices. Mia's drawn attention to herself.
Who the fuck are you looking at? Do you want one last horn?
Bear, I can't tell if that's Seiko acting or if that's Seiko from GBO2.
Could be
Fuck
both.
you,
Just saying.
It's accurate.
dickhead.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Find someone, quick.
I fucking swear I've had it with this fucking luggage case on wheels! Good luck painting when you're eating through a straw, bitch legs! Crock of cunt!
Olivia takes a sharp breath. Silence. What was that sound? Sounds like a series of sharp cracks. Is she getting tased?
Hey, well, hey, it's all cool. It's not what it looks like, it's
Rapid footsteps echo from down the hall. Is she gone?
That's so mean.
What the frick could have scared Mia like that? There's a light knock on the elevator door.
That would be Iadacon, if I believe.
Oh, okay.
Watch it be like
Hey.
Mr. Ferris.
It's gonna be Mr. Fair. It's gonna be fucking
If it's
hilarious.
Mr. Ferris, Alt F4, we're doing Ace Attorney.
No. If it's Mr. Ferris, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't need a fucking stun baton. I'm pretty sure you could just choke slam the fuck out of her.
Hey, anyone in there?
He sounds exhausted, but it's definitely Atacon. By now, my eyes have adjusted to the light. Olivia's relief is palpable and shared, my body finally relaxing and practically melting against the wall of the tiny elevator. We're going to have to tell Atacon.
It's safe to come out. It's all clear. Well, it looks like a stick of dynamite went off out here, but otherwise it's fine.
I look at Olivia, who stares at the key in her hand. She moves to unlock the elevator, but hesitates. I think our teacher is able to sense it, since his tired voice carries the weight of his worry.
Everything will be okay. I promise.
But she doesn't put it in. She just stares.
You don't know that.
Thanks, Discord. Olivia whispers
Oh,
softly.
it cut out?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me try. You don't know that. That better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Olivia whispers softly. I can barely make it out.
Please.
Putting that key in and opening up means telling Atacon everything. There's no way Mia's letting this slide. Nothing's a safe bet. Nothing can be said for sure. She can't do nothing, and she can't do anything either. So she looks to me, as if I had had an answer. The key is offered to me, delicately held between two of her claws.
All right.
Don't take it.
Are you sure?
Yes, we know how this works, Bear. Don't
I
take
don't.
it.
You're
You
freaking-
played Snoot. We went through Snoot game.
I don't know
Just
how
don't
women
take it.
work. All right, don't take it. Fine.
All right. All right. Are you sure?
Yes.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
All right.
Yeah,
Because
don't
you
take the
can't
key.
run away from problems or expect other people to take care of them for you or
Alright.
decide for you.
All right.
I pee myself. My hands cup hers, eliciting a small gasp from the girl. Even with the darkened lenses of my shades, I can make out her moon-silver eyes filled with all the worries of this past month. Worries she'd endured because of our friendship. Possibly more.
Inko.
My fingers curl softly, pushing the key back into her palm. My lips move, but no sound comes out.
Okay.
Run her.
I thought Reed 2.0 was a retard, but okay.
He'll understand, Olivia. Either from my unspoken words or my comforting grip, Olivia is able to gather her courage. We share a simple nod, and her hand finally moves to the panel. The key inserted and twisted, the dark room shudders briefly before the metal door finally starts to slide open. We're greeted by the sight of our teacher looking very haggard, his brow slick with sweat and holding some strange black rod. Olivia reels back at the sight of the odd baton. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Atacon.
Don't thank me just yet. I'm going to need an explanation for all of this.
He's gonna get it, one way or another.
So is Principal Scala for the moment, for that matter.
He steps aside and motions us out of the elevator with a wave of the broad stick. I knew it, one way or another.
Come along now. Give the janitor some time to take care of the mess.
Holy crud, it looks like Mia tried to destroy everything within her reach in the hallway. On the ceiling, a pipe is leaking water intended for fountains and toilets. A group of dinos in overalls around the corner, looking absolutely ticked. Our teacher waves
not a
at
curse word.
Yes, it is.
For him it is. He's Catholic, remember?
yeah, that's
Everything's a
right.
curse word.
That's right.
Yeah. Our teacher waves at them and begins escorting us to his room. All the adrenaline has faded now, and I can feel the acute pain in my arm. Ow. Ow. Olivia's hand reaches back, behind her head, to the arm she had grabbed, and her fingers delicately loop around the spot. Ow. Ow. She looks back, her mouth shut tight, but her sympathetic eyes telling me she's sorry. I nod back with a comforting smile. Sure, it hurt, but I knew she didn't mean it. We look forward again to the door of Ayatacon's classroom. Olivia sighed and resigned herself to explaining everything to our teacher. Olivia looked ready to collapse. She had taken the better part of an hour explaining Mia's extortion in full detail to Mr. Atacon. I grab Olivia's canteen and hand it to her. She greedily chugs the entire thing, gasping after and rubbing her sore throat. It was hard to get a read on what our teacher was thinking. His brow was furrowed, his fingers steepled, and he was muttering to himself.
Thomas.
Finally, with a deep sigh, he stands from his desk and looks at the exhausted girl.
I had a feeling something like this was going on, but to this extent. You should have come forward sooner.
I told you.
I know, but we're here now, aren't we?
Fair point. Still, I'm concerned that you thought nobody would notice.
I didn't think anybody would care to look.
Those assignments go through dozens of eyes, you know.
What do you mean?
Your style, Olivia. I saw it from a mile away, and I was just waiting for you to talk to me.
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
I wanted it to come from you. Don't worry. I'm not going to lecture you. After Jesus knows you've had enough of that already. You two do it well for yourselves. Though, I'm proud of you.
All we did was run away from Mia.
You ran away from a fucking psychopath. that is
Mr.
not enough to
Atacon's
praise.
sighs, but not long after he gently smiles at us.
What matters is that you two found the strength in each other and reached out for help. With what we have on Mia now, I can justify watching her like a hawk here on out. Bad enough we had to watch Ben already, then. Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you.
Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this?
Oh god, no, you two are fucked. Did you forget who her boyfriend is?
Oh, frick.
Yeah.
At this point, we'd look bad if we didn't punish Neil for this kind of behavior.
That's a
That's-
relief.
Yeah, that's really good, thank you.
I thought your brain went on autopilot for a second.
No.
Come on. You two can hunker here until school clears out.
You sure?
You were going to stay after always anyways, right?
Yeah.
The loud noise makes me stumble to the floor.
Mr. Idacon.
Whoops. Come on, I just wanted to see how the skinny handles a little zap.
Idacan looks at the device in his hand. Is that a taser? There's a piece of tape on it with something written on it. Estrus protocol?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm going to run and get some things done. You two, don't fuck in my classroom, please.
Too late.
Sometimes I gotta beat the ladies off with a
Was
stick.
that skinny boy? Do I have to use the Esdras protocol on you?
Sometimes I have to beat the ladies off with a stick. So back, woman. Back, I say.
The amount of pterosaurs I have to take care of with this thing. God. They're going to want my account on the paper pretty soon. May as well knock it out on the way.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You hear me, boy? There's no fucking around in here. You're not allowed to do that kind of thing in here. If you're going to do it, don't do it in my classroom. Last time some students did that, I had to clean the walls.
Golly.
And the ceiling, too. It got in the vents somehow. I don't know. Probably fucking pet guano.
Jesus.
It was like pet guano, too. I think it had asbestos. Not
Asbestos?
too sure.
What?
It was
Alright.
either that, pet guano, or asbestos. Either way, someone just got lung cancer, and it wasn't me, thank you.
Jesus.
No fucking in the vents. The thing hears you in the vents. We lost
What?
3 janitors already this year.
What thing?
Exactly. We don't know. Whatever's up there. It took 3 of our janitors already. At this point, we don't bother. We leave it offerings.
Wow.
Pisses off. Don't ask questions, boy. Trust me on this.
What are
It's
you
better not
talking
to
about
know.
anymore?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure that we're not fucking bored.
I'm already bored.
Says the guy who's about to fucking shag a goddamn crocodile.
And I'm dying just waiting for it.
You already fucking held hands, you daft degenerate.
He's,
That's the most profane thing you could have done.
he's Scottish now.
Because why not? Why, laddie, you fucking get scorned for ten. You just fucking holding hands like that, man.
Unprotected?
Unprotected? You know how that's how we deal, man, yeah? He's like, just gonna go fucking sink on it. Just fucking zorn.
Zorn? Jesus. Zorn.
I said zoint.
Zoit.
Zoint.
Zoint.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because no one could understand the Irish. Oi, mate, I'm just gonna go and put a shrimp on the barbie, you know? Just fucking running away from that psycho bitch, yeah? Fucking pig, Parasolus and fucking terrorist, man. Ain't no way I'm dealing with that, ain't no.
Jesus. Whew.
Don't think you're gonna get go
Fucking
fucking
hell.
that crocodile, mate.
Welcome
What
back.
is going on? What did I miss?
I was doing voices, accents. I did Scottish, I did Irish. You could go back in the VOD to hear it.
Okay,
you
yeah, I'll
missed
do
out.
that. Yeah.
You're not gonna get it ever again. With no care at all, Mr. Atacon trucks the electric weapon onto his desk before turning to his doorway. It makes sweet contact with his computer monitor and short circuits it.
Don't burn down the place, alright?
He says as his computer is burning his desk.
Don't worry, it's a school is resource. I don't care.
Alone, I go sit near the back of the classroom. Looking out the window, I finally let out a huge sigh I've been holding in. Olivia rolls over to join me, and surprisingly, she's smiling.
You were right, Inko.
About what?
I could trust him.
Who's him? Just
The real
what?
boy.
Just start. My brain is just starting to wipe the events of today. We sit in silence, just looking out the window.
You're defragging your fucking mind right now.
Hold on, I gotta reformat real quick. Hit him with the frickin' We sit in silence, just looking out the window. When school's let out, we catch the crowd of students going home, or we watch. I don't see Mia in the crowd, but that doesn't matter. I think, despite it all, Olivia's life is going to be just a bit easier after. Uh-oh.
It's like the Shocker movie. It's like, get back here, Shocker. She's just climbing up the side of the wall. I'm gonna chase you to the ends of the earth.
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Jesus. Olivia's life is going to be just a bit easier after today. While students trickle out of the school, Olivia took the chance to unwind. I figured it'd be best to let her rest as I saw her drooping eyelids finally shut. She looked cute. Just napping idly in her wheelchair. Except for the weird bellowing. It was like a snore, yeah. Except I could feel it vibrating through the floor. With the clouds hiding the sun and the classroom's lights turned off, I could do with some shut-eye too. But I can't bring my eyes closed. Instead, I look out the window. The layer of clouds overhead steadily grows more dense, casting a darker shade on everything. Light raindrops prick against the glass. Crud. I really should have brought my umbrella. As a few minutes go by, they roll in closer and closer, blocking out the sunlight. If Olivia were awake, she'd think this was pretty neat. I look back to her. She's gone. Maybe I could use a nap too. Just a little. What was... Oh. My eyes are drawn upward to the heavy clouds in the sky. In moments, the glass of the window is assailed by numerous heavy droplets of rain. Holy moly.
The trees outside are billowing almost aggressively. Several small branches are stripped away in the torrential downpour. An umbrella wouldn't help with this. Huh?
What?
My phone's blaring an alarm. So is Olivia's. Oh great, we're stuck here. Instructions to shelter in place for several hours.
Several hours, you say?
Well, we can crank out a few kids by then. Let's get to work.
Gotta do stretch real quick.
Unfortunately, the classroom door is thrust open quickly. Mr. Alacott is back, panting hard and clothes-drenched. He takes our moment of surprise to compose himself as best he can.
Sorry about that. The faculty is doing a sweep of the campus right now. Apparently, there's a monsoon scare right now.
No. Monsoon? Does that happen here? Atacon gestures towards his drenched outfit and out the window as if to ask Mia if Mia had clocked me in the head after all.
Monsoon.
Well, boy, are you
From
stupid?
vengeance. From revengeance? That's a dumb joke. I'm sorry. I'll see
At
myself
this
out.
point, I think
I'll-
the
I'll-
board here
I'll see
has less
myself out.
brains.
I'll
You know
see
what to
myself
say,
out.
it will come like a flood of rain and well, looking outside, yeah. Right. Are we going to be alright?
No, boy, it's a fucking monsoon. What do you think is going to happen? Floods, a lot of stuff that's bad. I swear this boy has less brains than Damien.
Well, I'll die, but the gator here will survive.
I could fly, so you're fucked.
I don't think that helps your situation.
Please.
It's like popping a
course.
it's like popping a wingsuit during a tornado.
Yeah.
The schools are designated shelters for worst disasters.
You try flying, I'd like to see you become the frickin' kite Benjamin Franklin used to discover electricity with.
I'm pretty sure your shiny head would act like a lightning rod.
Or reflection.
I don't think that's how that works, boy. If anything, you're safer here than at home.
Bear, I bet you think.
We
I
still
bet.
don't know where Ben is.
Bear, I bet you think that at least at some point you should think that mirrors could reflect lightning, like reflect lightning blasts.
You've never tried.
Less brains than Damien, I swear.
Watch and learn. Do it! Strike me down!
Strike me down, Zeus! You don't have the ball and just get fucking lightning struck. Now my
Just
other.
Like a single frame, and then I'm just Family Guy death posed on the floor.
Nah. It's like the one where it's like, why do you have a pan on your head? To protect me from the hell. Bop. Struck by lightning.
Just frickin'
If
on
anything,
the
you're
spot.
safer here than home, remember? I'm lying, we don't know where Ben is. He hasn't left the school grounds yet.
But the hallway outside is open, isn't it?
He's the school's nightly cryptid. For the janitors and shit.
He is the one who's been taking the janitors, I wouldn't be surprised. He's the thing in the vents.
It's like Alien. This is like, it's right on top of us. It's what the scanners say. It's right on top of us, man.
Whew. I read this one.
I just finished putting the cover up.
A cover?
And just keep close to the wall, yeah?
What do we do now?
Adakan shakes his phone at us.
Here. I wonder who that is.
Who can it be now? Who can it be?
It is no
now?
one. What the fuck? Okay, that is actually worrying me. Give me a moment. It says no one is here.
Uh-oh.
Get the gun.
Is the ring camera going off?
Believe so.
Uh-oh.
Don't open the door. Whatever you do not open the door.
Or do open the door.
The alternate is outside his house. You know, actually, when I first started watching the Mandela catalog, I don't know why, but like seeing warped faces like that, it's just, it gave me chills. Like, it was the first time any horror actually gave me fucking chills. Like, I know when I watched like the Saw movies for the first time, it was just like, I felt, because of the lot of blood and all that, I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. But I got used to it after a while. But with like, it still does every now and then. Like, if I see like warped faces, I'll still get those red flags where it's like, that's human, but it's not human. What the fuck is that? I should run. I need to go.
Golly.
I am gonna show you analog horror. At least
There's no one here.
you
I
could
don't know
say,
what the fuck that was. That was literally the sound of the door.
Unless you're hallucinating it.
unless it's the ghost.
Fuck you.
It could be the alternates.
I'll kill you.
Or no, what are those things from Greylock?
I don't know.
Oh.
Tulpas?
No, tulpas or whatever. Yeah, tulpas.
Yeah, they're thought forms.
Thought
tulpas.
forms. Yeah, could be a
Hurry
thought
up.
form. Okay, all right.
Jesus Christ. Shelter in place. We're all stuck here for a few hours.
And Craig got a few kids by then.
Don't
I swear
take
to
my
God,
jokes, I'm
no.
not Cap.
Kill you.
Olivia reaches into her bag and pulls out her drawing book and a well-used pencil.
Actually, why don't you use this time to catch up on some schoolwork? I'm sure you have some work from other classes that's still pending. And I can't think of a better time to tackle that than now.
But the day's been rough. I can't do this or finish. Can I do this or? Oh shit! Hang on. Jesus Christ. But today's been rough. Can I do this or finish my nap instead?
That's fine too. But aren't you falling behind grade-wise in some of your other classes?
Maybe. Fine. I'll catch up on some of that work.
Atticon gives a single nod and smiles. Olivia puts away her drawing materials and instead pulls out her bulky mathematics books, which she sets on the table with more force than necessary, followed by her notebook.
Like that.
With some hesitation on her part, Olivia sets herself to work. Meanwhile, I bring myself closer to her in case she wants some help with the work. After a few minutes, it's clear her mind and spirit isn't into the work one bit. She constantly fidgets, taps her pen on the table, and looks around the room and out the window. Eventually, she lets out a groan and slams her book shut.
This sucks. Can I please do something else?
Me. Ayataka, who had been busy with himself with grading some paperwork, snaps up away from his work, looking at Olivia while rubbing his chin. Sorry, I caught myself off guard.
Sure you did.
Well, there is one thing you could help out with. Would need both of your help with it. You could even consider it an extra assignment. What do you say?
I don't know, today's been pretty rough on Olivia.
Absolutely. I'll do it.
Alright.
Wonderful, you fucking simp. It's back here.
He starts walking to the back of the room and waves for the two of us to follow him. Oh, something in the dark room? Oh man, I thought we wouldn't get to do anything in there until the last few weeks of the semester. Are we going to be getting a head start on this section? Maybe we'll be making prints or learning about C41 and... Huh? Oh, Olivia's poking my back.
Oh, shit. Quit it with the cinematic gate. You're going too slow.
Oops.
I shake the excitement off and head into the dark room. Atacon holds the door open for the two of us to enter. The inside glows a vibrant crimson light. Atacon's suit appears to light up in the red lights, as does my shirt. I've only actually been in the dark room once before, so this is cool. I clasp my hands together. So, what are we developing? Children?
This is an important job just for you.
Alright, I'm ready for it. What am I developing?
Your lower back!
Oh, frick. There's a click of a switch and the red lights switch to normal lights and properly illuminate the room. There's... God.
Yeah, autopilot again.
Yeah.
This-
Just
What was
thinking about the pain in my lower back right now. Ow.
There's a box over there. I need one at each station around the room, but they're too heavy for me. If you can, of course. Legally, I can't make you do any of this, but morally, I'm justified to shoot you in your kneecaps.
Dude, do I at least get extra credit?
No, you fucking moron. You only get the bag of chips I keep hidden in my desk.
Nice.
Fine.
Nice. The Pringles. Barbecue. Come on, Olivia, we should take it away from you.
Man, I could go for some barbecue chips right now. Not Pringles though. God forbid Pringles.
Alright. There actually is something in the box we'll need in a bit.
The two move back to the entrance, and I'm faced with a myriad of boxes I'll have to carry. Looks like there's about 10. They're pretty medium-sized, like you could fit a table lamp in them. How big can they... Ah!
Lift with your knees, Inco!
This is gonna blow. I look at Olivia, and she already has her phone out and pointed my way. Darn it. I shift to my legs and try again. I actually managed to get this thing off the ground. This must weigh at least 70 pounds. What are these things loaded with? Bricks?
Something like that. Careful, they're fragile.
Finally, I get the last box in its place. I pick a chair and collapse in a heap. My muscles are on fire. Though to be honest, I don't know if I could get it done all. I don't know if I could have done all that at the beginning of the year. I guess I'm getting stronger. Ayatakan walks back into the dark room with a small black toolbox.
And this is the goat dog. Even further beyond.
Jesus Christ.
Golly.
Oh, good. You're done. Come on out and take a breather. You looked tough. That looked tough.
I'd rather stay here. Olivia shows up in the doorway behind Ayatakan.
I'm surprised you didn't use the dolly.
There was a what? Come on.
You can see the wheel in the bottom left. Before you get started with me, Inko, you didn't ask. I swear the brains of Reed.
For the love of I hate you.
That's the spirit.
Olivia stifles her laughter into a snickering snort fest.
Your mood will improve when you see what you've been carrying.
Oh? He grabs a box cutter from a shelf and slices the top of one open. Our teacher pulls out what looks like a large overhead lamp from the box. Oh, sweet. So that means
That you'll be making your own print for midterms.
that sounds awesome. Oh man, I can't wait to.
But before any of that, these need to be assembled.
The rest of the parts are taken from the first box and set down meticulously. Olivia's gotten curious as she's rolled up to the station handling one of the funnier looking pieces.
Anyway, here you two go.
Wait, two?
Yes, two. Don't think I didn't notice you watching Inko so much. I get
stammer-
it, you want to bang him, but not here, you fucking... Ugh.
The stammered denial from Olivia does nothing to wipe the cheeky grin from our teacher's face. What about you, Mr. Atacon?
I'll be right back. I got to do something drastic.
He makes his way to the door again.
Get started without me. I need to go fetch some things.
Before either Olivia or I can speak up, he's left the room. Olivia already has the toolbox open on her lap. Right then. I grab the folded up instructions and lay it out, seeing the details of the bizarre device fully assembled. Okay, so... Tunk.
Step one. Hand me the next piece. Oh, did I scare you?
Yes, you scared me! These things are heavy, but what if you drop that on something?
I didn't, though.
But you could have.
And I didn't.
Olivia's tail reaches for some brackets, but I grab the limb before she can take them. Hold on, we gotta do things right or the enlarger might not work right. She retracts her tail from the table.
You're no fun. It's just an oversized lamp.
It's not just an oversized lamp!
Okay.
It's an oversized lamp!
That's a gross oversimplification.
You're a gross oversimplification.
Atacon's gonna make you use the one you break.
Just means I can sketch more, right?
Will it mean you can't participate and learn about photography?
Photography's your thing, so it doesn't really apply to me much, does it?
Well, maybe that's the case for you, but photography's my thing. It's the whole reason I took this class, after all.
Oh, sorry.
It's nothing. Olivia politely rests her hands in her lap. Her eyes linger on the box of parts.
Well...
Hmm?
How does it work then?
The print enlarger? She shakes her head.
Photography. Like, why the giant lamp thing? It's all digital today, right?
Huh. I think that's the first time someone's actually asked me about it. Sure, I've had lots of mid-shower rehearsals explaining my hobbies and their cultural significance to others, but none of that's coming to me right now. It's all about shot composition, and this machine is a part of the production of it. Getting the right things in the right places at the right time to evoke a certain feeling.
Composition is a thing in painting too, you know.
I'm ill-prepared for Olivia's comeback. Yeah, but it's a lot easier to pick the composition you want. You don't have to worry about any factors other than yourself. With photography, you have to build the set to get a good photo. That's the fun of it.
Why would you want to limit yourself like that? Why not just draw whatever you're taking a picture of instead? You're going to express all kinds of things you could never express with a photo.
Olivia taps a claw on the imager, the metallic ping echoing in the small room.
What sets all this junk apart from just lines on a page?
The technique and the vision. She smirks at my petulant comment. Fine, I'll show her. I'll prove to you that this takes skill. I'm holding the lighting portion up, making sure it's at the right angle, and fasten the last portion of the enlarger in. I plug the machine in and flip the switch, happy that it works right and lights up the entire base. Olivia looks at me with confusion as I move to the entrance of the room and flick the light switch, bathing the room in bright red again. Going back to our workspace, I pull the developed negatives from my backpack and slot the slide I want into the carrier. And ta-da! The negative carrier in place in the machinery, a blurry gray blob is projected onto the base.
What?
Give me a minute. I hold the manual under the light to the side of the blob, checking which knob is which, and slowly turn them. As the lens and billows shift, the Rorschach test transforms. gaining more definition until it finally becomes the spitting image of the school's front entrance. I can even do this. I take out the negative and place another atop it before slotting the carrier back in, while also increasing the strength of the light. The image displayed is now the entrance with a half dozen semi-transparent students in front of it.
What did you do?
I overlapped another shot. The backgrounds are the same and doubled up, so I had to intensify the light, otherwise the entrance would be too dim.
So, that would take me a few minutes to do, tops. It'd look a lot better, too.
She smirks, but I think she's feigning her apathy this time. Her tail gives her away. It's a lot more technical, I guess, but I only knew how to do this kind of stuff from Mr. Atacon's lectures about negatives.
What else can you do with this thing?
I don't know, but... What's that smell? Oh, crud! I pull out the negative carrier and wince at how hot it is. Crud, 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 crud! Olivia is quick to rip the plug out from the socket. With my sleeve, I open up the carrier and see I've managed to melt the two negatives together. Oh man, I was gonna use that. All that work and I go to mess it up trying to prove something. Olivia's never going to let me live this down. The green gator girl lays a sympathetic hand on my shoulder to my surprise.
Hey, shit happens.
In my pants.
I've ruined a lot of paintings in the past too, you know.
She takes the reels from the warm metal plate and holds them up to the red light, trying to see through them.
And you've got more shots on this thing.
But I like those shots.
Then go retake them.
It's not that easy. Like, it has to be the exact same time and weather and... lighting? The abrupt darkness coincides with the vague ambient sound of the ventilation shuddering to a halt. The blackness is all-encompassing. I can't even see Olivia, who I know is right next to me.
Inko?
Her voice helps me confirm that we're still alive in some fashion. But there's a shakiness in her tone, which sends a tense rattle down my spine. Her breathing is the only noise. It's as if we'd been encapsulated in the void of nothingness.
You just hear fucking vents crawling in the fucking vents.
Frick. I'm still here.
I know that.
I plant my hand down to brace her shout, feeling the still warm metal of the enlarger base.
But,
Yeah, guess the school lost power. I feel something cover my hand. And then squeeze. Painfully. Ow, 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 ow.
sorry.
The pressure lessens, but she doesn't let go of my fingers. No, it's fine. There's a subtle shake in the scaly limb in my hand. When I brush my thumb across, the limb eases.
Hey, stop that.
Stop what?
Just that. Stop that thing you're doing with your hand.
I shrug. And I want to slap my face when I realize she can't see that. Alright. Standing here in the darkness of the dark room isn't getting us anywhere.
We should go find...
Ooh.
I think that's Idacon.
Olivia, Inko.
Ah! My instincts kick in. I hop back to make space between us and the killer. I turn my back to them to become a defensive wall. I wrap my arms around Olivia's head to make sure she's 100% protected.
Hey! It's me, Mr. Idakan. It took a bit to find a flashlight, but how this room is...
I look up to the shining white pterodactyl, pointing the flashlight at his own face. Oh.
Get off of me, you get...
Oh!
Look, I'm not paying you to get frisky in the closet. And what did I say about doing it in my area? That's what Trickham's class is for. When
You're
I
not
fight,
You're
Hey.
not...
fucking that...
We're not...
If you wanna fuck, go fuck in that Triggs classroom.
Mr. Edicon holds up a pale hand, his grin widening.
Relax. I'm just joking. Maybe. If I wasn't, I'd have used the Estrus project on you.
He leans against the doorway to get a better look inside the dark room with his flashlight.
Power's out for the whole block. And apparently our backup generator's decades old. And is only keeping the ISC on. Someone should get fired for that. Come on, we can't wait it out in the studio.
Olivia follows me out into the main classroom as we trail slowly in Mr. Atticon's wake. The slow sounds of his gait set a nice contrast to the rain lashing against the windows. Whoa, it's really coming down outside.
It's raining sideways! You think it'll flood?
It floods here?
Sometimes. The ground floor classrooms used to have carpet, you know?
Ew. Mr. Atticon starts pulling something out of his desk, and it's too dark to see what.
This fucking slop.
frick?
What the fuck?
Yeah, wet carpet sounds.
Yeah.
Ugh. Don't remind me. The junk was sucked away half a year's funding. You ever tried teaching people about watercolors without freaking watercolors? It was ridiculous.
I remember.
I remember you were worst accept. Alright.
He sets some tiny tea lights down on one of the desks and begins lighting them. The tiny wicks are set alight with the tiniest of embers, providing the bare minimum of illumination for us to see.
Won't those trigger the fire alarms?
You should be fine. They're too small by themselves.
What are those for?
Been saving them for a rainy day. We're going to be stuck here a while, so why not make it a camp out?
Camping? I like the sound of that.
Won't we get in trouble, though? It'd be trespassing, right?
It's either this or try to get home in the storm.
As if to illustrate his point, the weather decided to chime in.
Besides, schools are always made with sheltering in mind. That's a lie, though, because tornadoes take them out like, I don't know, toothpicks.
Toothpicks.
There's always all kinds of procedures for this. Like bringing everyone to the gym and breaking out some moldy cuts.
Olivia winces.
Those haven't been replaced?
Ugh. Our budget has been in the red for years, Miss Alfred. You could tell with the fact that I had to use the blood of my enemies for red paint. Set that aside.
Why did that remind
What
me of the Team 4-star skate? I was like, so that's why my father's car was covered in goat's blood.
Anyways, part of why we're scrutinized right now. With the whole audit business. Anyway, we're only ones left on campus, I think. Still haven't seen Ben leave.
They haven't caught Mia. She's out there.
I think you should be more afraid of Ben than Mia, young Idacon. Is scared.
Mia
So-
is about as lethal as a FNAF animatronic, whereas Ben is about as lethal as a fucking xenomorph.
Absolutely.
It's almost as if I could hear him hissing in the vents.
Whatever you do, don't look at the radar. Do not look at the
So-
radar.
I'm not gonna go through all of that trouble. Plus, I'm afraid he'll grab me.
Also, the lack of music has made me put on like a 6-hour-long slow jazz video on the
So
background.
just relax for now. I've called a taxi for the both of you.
Taxi?
I made the call as soon as the power went out. It's just going to be a while to get one ready and send it out.
What'll we do in the meantime?
Our teacher has a wicked grin.
We're not done with
Feel
that
me,
homework, are
Amuro.
we?
I'm about to do something wicked.
Amro, if you sense me, I'm about to do something very wicked.
I'm gonna do something
should come and
extremely
stop
wicked,
me.
Amaro. If you feel my presence.
God.
I can't get over that dumb. It's just funny to me. Just,
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Maybe.
Time and the
There's the
storm
music.
carry on, yet things are surprisingly calm. Olivia pretends to focus on her work while I pretend to help her, but soon enough, Mr. Atticon starts sharing wild stories about previous semesters.
You know, a few years back, somebody tried to take his hat right off his head. Let me tell you, I have never seen a shovel fly that fast.
That sounds appropriately violent. Either way, Olivia slowly loosens the facade of productivity, and I join her not long after.
You know, I still owe you for ruining your one coat last year.
Oh, forgot about it. I have dozens of them in my closet anyway.
You too? The eerie ambiance from the blackout is quickly overridden by our combined laughter. Eventually, we run out of things to say and just wait quietly in each other's company.
I just gotta say, Iadicon looks fucking dapper.
Iadicon slumps downwards in his chair.
Ugh. Long day.
He glances out the window, still being assaulted by sheets of rainwater outside.
Normally, I would have been home by now resting. You two don't mind if I relax a little here.
No, go ahead.
Thanks.
He stretches behind him, cracking his spine against the groove of his chair.
Ugh. Olivia, I've been meaning to say.
Hmm?
You're usually so quiet, reserved, isolated even. I've noticed you're being a bit more friendly recently.
Huh? You think so?
Of course, you've been in my class for all 4 years. Of course I would. Maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned, but it hurts me to see students turn themselves like that. When you're in the adult world, you'll see all this pretty much all the time. Once someone's in a rut, they'll tend to just stay there until the days just blend together instead of lifting themselves up. Like, they got all the time in the world. So, I'm proud of you for making an effort, Olivia.
Oh, Mr. Iadicon, I don't, I mean,
Don't be flustered. Be proud, Olivia. You've managed to form a friendship. That's not with me. Of course, I appreciate you extending an olive branch to Inko.
What? Me? It's no problem, Mr. Atticon.
You better not be spacing out on me, boy. I swear to God, if Ben's still here, I'll throw you at the spade.
No.
Come on now. School hours are over. You could drop the mist on.
I mean, it's not something to be thanking me for, is it? I'm just her friend.
That is great to hear, though no fucking. Can't always navigate the world alone. Someone, good company can really help.
he can?
More than you could imagine.
Atticon leans forward and to place a hand over both of ours. He just barely makes contact with Olivia's wrist when she winces and yanks it back.
Shit.
Olivia?
Are you alright?
Ow. I'm fine. That just hurt. I was fine before, though.
You've been trying to stay off that wrist all day. Is it that bad?
It was feeling better. I even helped build those doohickeys.
The print enlargers.
Covers his eyes with one hand.
Of course. Great move. student's been overworking herself, and I think to give extra physical work. What am I doing?
It wasn't your fault. I didn't want you to worry.
I had no idea how bad it was.
He leans forward again, gently holding Olivia's wrist, inspecting it and being careful not to cause any pain.
You need to take care of yourself, Olivia. If something were to happen, I know you'd be completely beside yourself.
I know.
I know you're doing extra work, but how did it get this bad?
It was a lot of extra work. Doing a whole group's assignments on top of my own. For the last 3 weeks, basically all my free time. It's great practice, at least that's what I kept. This is what I'm telling myself.
Olivia does her best to hide her wincing as the teacher tests her arm.
I never would have made it to graduation.
All because of that painting you switched.
He shakes his head and lets go of Olivia.
Ugh. No. It goes even further than that. The painting was all because of the pain you've been going through all these years.
Right, Akana, you okay?
All because of the first contest entry. Hanging in the gala. Your first venture into the art world. And it went how it did.
Olivia looks down at her hand, stretching the fingers out and in slowly, carefully. My hands moves without a thought, fingers taking her hand carefully to help in some way or another.
You and that painting.
Her teacher palms his face and groans into it.
It's a genuinely good piece, Olivia, but I've told you so many times.
She locks up, but manages a small nod.
What a horrible chain of events. I've had to witness it all these years. Watched as it taken your friends, your self-worth. That little smile you had when you first came into my class. Now it's ruining your health.
He gently lets go and covers his own eyes again.
And they really just sat here and watched it. I was just talking about how people act like they were more time than they have.
Idacon?
You alright?
I'm super. I'm more than okay. In fact, I've made up my mind about something. You
Me?
take her to the gala, please.
The what?
There's something I want to show you two.
Yeah.
No words. Just do it. Please.
Why not?
What are you going to show us?
Shut the frick. He said no words. He stops at the door.
There's something you should have seen long ago.
My shoes slosh noisily through the flooded hallways as we slowly head back to the main building of the school. Olivia herself had used her arms to tuck her legs up onto her seat, her head now resting on her knees. Adakon didn't seem to care, each of his steps splashing water around and soaking his slacks. The drains in the floor are working overtime, keeping the water at a minimal level. An unsettling feeling washes over me as we enter the atrium, the interior of the school pitch black from the lack of lighting.
I keep looking down this hallway, and I'm expecting to see something at the end of the fucking door.
I mean, you can do that in post.
I could, like, take a pen and just, like, micro-size it. Just, like,
is that you? I'm coming for you, Info.
just micro-size, peering out for, like, the left and the right far locker. Just have it slowly
least-
fade in and out.
At least we aren't dealing with wet floors, but navigating the halls in the dark is a new difficulty. Olivia brought out her phone, using its flash as a light to shine our way, but I'm still unnerved.
All I hear is the sound of the squelches of my shoes and the awkward dripping from both Olivia and I. It was then that I realized that Iadicon had left us behind.
Mr. Idacon?
Her voice bounces down the dark halls of the school. Did you see where he went?
Kinda. I think you went that way.
I can just make out Olivia's hand pointing thanks to her phone. Toward the school's offices. I keep pushing Olivia, though taking my time as I feel my shoes threaten to slip with each step I take. It's slow going, between the eerie darkness and my slow steps. What should have taken us a minute at most takes about 3 for us to arrive at the gala. Well, we're here. The storm rages against the glass ceiling. What's normally the source of the hall's natural lighting is now completely obscured by the typhoon. There's still no sign of Iadicon. I withdraw my phone and turn on its flashlight too in hopes to improve the situation. I can hear something else, aside from us in the rain. Something that's getting closer.
It's bad.
A tiny red light is in the distance there with the sound. The tiny ember bounces and sways in rhythm with the odd tapping. Until... Oh my god!
Oh my
It has
God.
been!
Nice timing, Seiko. I like that.
I'm frozen for a second. A thought forces its way through me. He wouldn't ever hurt us. Iadicon, what are you doing? Something is kicked aside. It's Olivia's painting from the art contest a few weeks back. It smacks loudly against the glass casing of the display's case.
These are the ones, yeah?
What? I'm ignored, Iadicon staring right at Olivia. She's also struck fearful. But she nods. Iadicon takes a deep breath and faces the display. What are you gonna do with that?
This shit goes hard, and it only goes harder.
Hey. Iadicon, wait, this is a bit extreme, isn't it?
And oh my god, he's so damn cool!
Yeah, so a piece of glass got into my eye.
How did that happen? You fucking have glasses. Olivia.
Hmm?
It's gone. Both of them. This should have been done long ago.
Yeah. Idacon, this is... It's crazy.
I know.
What about the other things in the case?
Who fucking cares? Those students graduated ages ago. You know how to still do art? You know how many still do art? None. You're their collateral. So someone else can. Fine by me. But Olivia... You've got to know all the big paintings now, do you?
She shakes her head.
That's a shame. Look what I just did.
I can make another.
Yes. That's what I need to hear. You make me so proud to hear that.
Do you remember in sophomore
21st of
year?
September.
You fucking idiot.
God damn it.
Sorry. I'm trying so hard.
It's fine. It's fine. In sophomore year.
We got like a week until that day passes. I can't wait.
Oh my
So much
God.
earth, wind, and fire.
Fucking idiot.
Just Earth, Wind, and Fire on fucking loop.
You need to fucking ear rape the entire chat if you stream on that day. With that song.
Yes.
Copyright be damned.
Copyright be damned.
That will be Saturday, so.
In sophomore year, when you challenged me to think of something I wanted to do and set a goal to do it,
Of course.
I couldn't think of anything back then. But there has been one thing I've been wanting to do for a while now. And like you said, some company could really help.
Olivia grips my hand just a little tighter.
Promise not to laugh?
Never.
Would you mind asking me again, Idacon?
Sure. I believe it was. If you could leave right now and go do anything you wanted, what would you want to do?
Anything at all.
Yup.
I want to go see a fountain. And paint it for you.
Fucking brilliant.
There's a fountain here?
Way
There's
to
a-
kill the mold, you fucking skinny.
There's a park not too far from here. You can barely see a fountain in the center of it from the window. You can't see it right now in the storm, but I want to go there.
I think I know where it is. The one in Stig Equestrian Park, right? It's wonderful, Lavia.
Adakan stumbles a bit. I rush to give him a shoulder, some shards of glass crushing under my feet.
Good thing the power's out. No cameras up or anything.
Won't you get in trouble for this?
I'm always in trouble for something. And ordinarily, I'd just take the hit. Especially for something like this. Not me, a chick can take the fall. The hell with her.
Olivia manages another small smile.
Based.
I don't
I'm
think you
looking
can
forward
survive
to
a
the
fingerprint.
painting. There are no fingerprints. We're fucking lizards, you fucking idiot. The only one who has to worry about that is you, seeing as how you're skinny with flesh.
Alright.
We all have scales or membrane. We don't have fingerprints. You're the only one with anything on the floor.
Like my pee?
Like your fingers, your shoes. The fact that they are the only one wearing normal shoes.
I'm normal.
Exactly. And that's what's gonna be your downfall, skinny.
Oh,
I can't believe she's going to try to fuck you.
try?
I'm looking forward to the painting. You better get it to me.
I will.
And you better help.
Of course.
I'm going to break your legs.
Adakan motions for us to wait by the school's entrance. For a while, we sit there.
Do you have one, Idacon?
Hmm?
Do you have something you want to do?
I'm already doing it.
No, really.
Really? Teaching in high school is a great job no one ever regrets. You should pose the question to Inko there. All his character development and he's barely said a word.
Alright. Inko, what about you?
What do I want to do, huh? If I could pick anything, I guess.
This choice doesn't really matter, but yeah.
True love.
I do true love.
True love.
Yeah.
Want to catch her off guard.
A more ambitious dream. I can get behind it.
It's a bit unimaginative.
That's just hater talk.
You should probably start looking more into the how and not the what.
Like you would know, I can totally do it.
Sure thing, Mr. Successful. Your blog doesn't even have 10 followers.
You looked me up?
Yeah, got bored.
You could at least follow me if you're gonna cyber stalk me.
I'll follow you when you make good content.
How dare you?
Bear took that literally to
Personally.
offense. Bear took
This
that
is where this all
personally.
has been leading to, hasn't it, Salvo? I know you. You barely have any content. God knows the last video you posted have been like 5 YouTube shorts. I'm taking this personally.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Okay, for once, Bear, you caught me off guard with that one. For
I'm
once.
seething with rage right now. You have no clue.
Good, I hope you are, fucking loser.
Oh shit.
Great, now look what you did. You killed Salvo.
There's a video. It's like, you know the song Copacabana, right?
Mhm.
There's a song where it's like, it's that, but it's like Cabana. It's like, you are coping and seething. Oh shit. Okay. Also, your interpretation of Godzilla you copied from a video essay sucks. You should feel bad.
I copy Ayatakan's motion with the axe and karate chop Olivia's leg.
I didn't feel that, jackass.
I guess some banter is a form of motivation as well.
What's the video where it's like, if you cut your leg off, where are you gonna feel the pain? In your legs? Well, you have no leg. Your legs cut off.
Disturbing, but okay.
You never seen that?
You guys can't see it, but I've been silently choking Salvo in my thoughts.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Sounds like you have quite the promise to uphold now, Nico. If you fuck up, I'll kill you myself.
Even with the disses being thrown around, what stood out most was the wild grin on Olivia's face. Between the staccato of the rain and the uproarious laughter, time seemed non-existent. I could feel the muscles of my face ache, brought on by bouts of laughter and grinning, which made the taxi's arrival so disappointing. As we were escorted out to the parking lot, our mirth was replaced with something more calm, comfortable, an easy quiet that let my thoughts wander back to the things that we said to each other, back to what our tarot teacher had said, navigating the world alone.
You good,
For all
Bear?
the time yeah, I think my cat's scratching something.
Okay.
For all the time I spend around Olivia and her friends, it never really occurred to me that she'd harbor something like loneliness.
You sure it's the cat?
What am I hearing? They're crushing cans.
Oh, okay. Okay.
At least I hope so. I mean,
You sure?
Damien alone is like a wild crowd composed of a single madman.
You sure, Bear?
Positive.
Alright.
And Liz, she's practically the group's nanny or something. How many cans are they crushing?
It might not
Holy
be cans,
frick.
Bear.
That was number 3. What, they're crushing bones? You're next, mister.
Jesus Christ.
You really took that personally, huh?
More than you can imagine. The driver of the yellow van leans into his horn, and I can feel a baleful leer on me even through the haze of fog and raindrops.
Man, I should get some fries for all the salt I'm seeing right now.
Olivia draws her hood up, and I hold my jacket above my head. With a final look to Mr. Atacon, we thank him.
No need for thanks. Seeing my students grow and prosper into adulthood. It's all year old, this old fossil needs.
With a wave, he sends us off into the rain, to the irate taxi man's van that yells at us about his burning gas. While Olivia works to get herself situated in the cab, I turn back. Mr. Atacon is sagging, meandering back into the building.
Oi, hurry up.
Right. It's been about a week since the typhoon.
Where are we right now? Okay, we're in the... Okay, we're getting to the point route chapter.
I don't know what that means.
You'll see.
Okay. The days after were surreal, with how things just realigned with the old schedule. Adakon was serious when he told Olivia to keep off that wrist. He effectively banned her from painting until it got better. Meaning all week I've been doing our work as a group. It was exhausting. But today I'm pretty excited. For the first time, Olivia is actually joining me on the metro. We're headed for the city. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a trip. For the last several nights, Olivia has been using my inbox to store sketching ideas while her wrist heals. On Thursday, she even attempted sending a few left-handed sketches, but gave up after the third or fourth malformed rat. Then Liz sent a game-changing invitation through our group chat. Her uncle has some business in the city, and he told her she can go do something with the time since it's her car. So she's invited the rest of us to join her for lunch at a fancy place. It got us pretty thrilled. It got me pretty thrilled. Olivia understood the order to stay off her hand, but that doesn't make her less manic about wanting to get back into painting. Why'd you agree if you don't want to go?
Well, a trip to the city won't suck so bad if you're there.
We're in.
Even if I really, really wanted to start that painting.
You're almost done healing. It won't be much longer. I know it. But Adakon said you should at least wait for Monday.
Yeah, that too. Besides, I don't want to be around Damien while he's... Ugh.
Poor guy looked positively miserable when I picked Olivia up. He was pale and shaking, and the floor between his feet was left bubbling after a particularly powerful sneeze. Ugh. Has it ever been that bad?
It happens like once a year. It's the one reason we don't share a room. One moment he's fine, the next he is inebriated. This car is weird. You ride this every day?
Yep. This is even my seat.
Right next to the folding accessibility seat? What, you started counting for me before you even met?
Maybe I did. She mouths something and rolls her eyes, but there's a clear smile after she goes back to watching the passing buildings. Compared to a car ride together, this felt a little more intimate. Even if there are more people in close proximity, none of them paid us any mind. Just Olivia and I. Several stations later, the metro grinds to a halt at our stop. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Olivia shoos my hand away when I go to help her out at the metro. We step out of the chilled air of the city. I'm already getting goosebumps. That cold front is really making itself known. We should find Liz quickly before Olivia starts shivering.
Are you seeing a long, big green neck anywhere?
None that I know of.
Great, that sounds awesome.
We looked around through the alleyway into the closest shops. Maybe she's in the bathroom? I'd wait around, but I don't want to make Olivia wait out in the cold. Did we go to the wrong stop?
Just text her already.
Crud, right, I'm dumb.
Sounds about right.
What the hey, where'd you go? The photo I keep of myself. Ah! A moment later, her head ropes out the door of a nearby coffee shop, followed by the rest of her.
Seiko, you did this last. Seiko.
Hey, Inka. I'm glad you guys can make it.
Yeah, just got confused. Didn't know you'd be in the cafe there.
Really? I've been here the whole time. I messaged Damien and I went in to escape the cold and... Where's Damien?
Oh man, he got nasty sick right before we left. He couldn't make it.
But is he fine?
He'll be fine, I think.
Okay, all right. Well, that just throws a wrench into all my plans now, doesn't it?
We can still have fun without him, right?
Yeah, I know. It was just well, I was hoping between the four of us, it'd be like a double date.
Huh?
Yeah, Damien and me, you and Ego. All together for a fancy lunch.
Liz, Olivia and I aren't...
Oh,
Other way around.
I'm sorry, I just assumed. Boy, this is embarrassing. The whole day seems like everything's gone wrong for me.
It's fine.
Well, we can still have a good time. I'm still having lunch with friends. I'm sure you guys will love it too, come on.
Liz leads us through the streets, pointing out our destination when it comes into view through the towering skyscrapers. The building is more akin to a narrow spike aimed upwards, with a large disc-like room built near the tip.
And you see that space near the top? It's the restaurant. And they built it a way that the whole thing just slowly rotates, so your view changes while you eat. You can see the whole city, the ocean, even the mountains.
Whoa. Oh, okay, bye.
Just disappearing.
Hey,
Hi.
cat.
Cap,
Wow.
playing Space Marine 2.
I've gone here with my parents all the time as a kid. And I always daydreamed about bringing friends and important guests there, and
Hey, I see you all tabbing. Get back here.
Okay. I'm here. I'm just checking to see if Cap said anything, you know. About...
No.
Okay. Psycho.
well, you know, business type stuff. This'll be my first time on my own. Well, you know.
There she goes.
Yeah.
You'll see, there's even a...
Well, hold it. We lost Olivia. We turn around to check our errant gator friend, who's a bit farther behind and grimacing. She comes slowly rolling in, fighting to hide the slight winces every time she pushes herself.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
You sure you don't want help?
I can manage on my own, please.
Alright. You want to lead the way?
Alright. It's that space thing to look in place, right?
She rolls ahead. Liz and I follow behind, continuing our conversation. The restaurant is an impressive spire, with the actual seating area 30 floors or so up. After Liz verifies her reservation, we're led to a special elevator with a glass front. Ooh. After a minute or so of rising above the city, we stop and the doors slide open to reveal the restaurant. It's a circular room, with the seating by the windows, and an inner ring for bars, and the kitchen making up the center. Definitely a carefully crafted place. I wonder if the kind of place my parents would bring me to. Oh, who am I kidding? A waitress greets us and leads us to a table by the windows. One of the seats closest to the window is moved so Olivia's wheelchair can fit by the table.
She approaches the space and stops. She's looking down out the window.
Can we switch seats, please?
Afraid of heights?
Shut.
Alright. I oblige, shifting the seat over so she sits instead by the aisle.
Quite a view, huh? I can see why it'd make you squeamish, Olivia. Heights also scare the living daylights out of me.
You?
What?
Are you afraid of heights, Liz?
Well, yeah. Isn't everyone?
What?
That doesn't make any goddamn sense, Liz. Your head hangs 3 stories above your shoulders, and heights scare you?
Look, acrophobia is an irrational fear of heights, okay? So of course it doesn't make sense, but still.
That... whatever. Heights suck. We agree on that, at least.
So, what do you think?
It's very nice. I can see why you wanted to come here. Liz nods.
My family usually comes here once a year. Uncle Ferris has to remember to bring along a letter from the owner saying he's fine to let in. That won't bring the whole tower down.
Eh. What the hell is a biscuit?
Olivia's looking into the menus. Right, we're here to eat. Lobster bisque? It's lobster tail in a creamy kind of soup.
Then why not call it lobster soup? Bisque is a stupid word.
I look down at the menu myself. There's all your standard options between pastas, sandwiches, cuts of meat. Some weird novelty things, but I actually like trying those. I guess I'll have... Oh, the double tropical cheeseburger with pineapple sauce, chicken pizza, the chicken is the crust, an entire leg of cow, carnivore section, samies with Olivia, Volcadera kebab. The wooden steak is even carved out to look like the restaurant. Entire leg of cow, please.
Sorry, leg of cow. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
You sure?
With onion rings.
If you want it, I'm buying. Looks expensive as hell. Holy shit. They serve breakfast all day, too. I'm going with their pancake platter.
Liz waves a waitress order and we give our orders. Nostalgia pick?
You've got me. It takes me way back.
She stares out the window. I look out at the horizon as well. The view is shifted a bit to show the mountains. We all look out for a long while. Maybe a little too long. Ordinarily, this would be around the time Damien would say something that kept the conversation going. Oh, right. He's usually the one bringing us all together. Yeah, it is strange to think about, but Liz and Olivia aren't really more than acquaintances. Hey, get back here.
I'm pulling up the fucking cheat sheet. Shut up. On my second monitor, I'm pulling it up.
But during lunch, it's Damien that always makes sure everyone else is included in the conversation. Nothing comes to mind. I don't think I'd make a good Damien. One moment, please. I ring Damien up in the hallway. He's sick, yes, but hopefully he'll have something for me to use. If he picks up, please.
Oh fuck, who is Benny?
That was me.
That was
That was
you.
sick, yeah.
Yellow.
Vinny, I want to talk to Damien.
Nah, he out right now. Mom's with him in the backyard. He's puking his guts out into a bucket.
Why?
Pest control guys buy it from us for $50.
No, gross.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I know why.
Yeah.
Saliva is acid.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you want from him? I could tell him that when he comes back in.
Oh, why not? I wanted to know how he always keeps our friend group so lively. Like, I was considering small talk, just bringing up movies or something.
Ew, no. Movies suck. Nobody actually likes them.
I'll kill you.
Donuts in the same shit.
What?
Oh,
I play.
fair.
What?
There you go.
I'm refused to say that word.
I'm playing.
What?
I'm playing
How?
Fangfall. I'll turn it down so you can hear me.
I'd rather go with Titanfall.
Fangfall?
Nah. I trust me when I say you.
Apefall.
I'm playing 8-Ball right now.
Uh, I heard what you said. It was just dumb.
Trust me, this kid is a zoomer through and through. You're
I'm
gonna
arguing
win.
with a child in a fancy restaurant.
What is
I
it?
peeked. Yeah? There's a pause for a moment.
Movies always sucked. Like, they started black and white with no sound, and they never really got better. Even when they peaked in the 70s, they only barely became watchable. Have you ever seen Have you ever watched The Godfather? Dad made me watch that stuff, and it just sucked.
Oh God.
Yeah, this kid is a
He's
zoomer.
gonna get
trust
killed.
me.
This kid's gonna die.
This
You
kid's
probably
a
just
zoomer.
didn't
I
get
didn't.
it.
I did not care for it.
Did not get it.
What do you mean you did not care? I watched like up to halfway through and I just did not care for it.
Okay.
You
I
didn't
didn't even get to
finish
the
the
dinner scene.
movie?
I didn't even get to the dinner scene. Yeah, that's the whole point of the movie.
Next.
Nah, it's like the Family Guy skit where it's like it outstays its welcome, and I'm just like,
That's
what?
why. That's the skit we were
Exact
doing.
same
That's
line.
the
Yeah.
skit we were
Oh,
doing.
okay.
That's you,
Dad
Seiko.
explained the whole plot to me, ins and outs, and it really was just mid-trash.
That movie won awards. You can't just call it trash.
Yeah, I can. Movies are just trash genre of content. Even the best ones are usually just polished turds that waste your time.
Okay, then what's a good movie?
Ever heard of Mr. Beast?
Oh my God.
I told you this kid's a zoomer. I told you that.
Skip. Now. I refuse.
You have to at least read that second half.
You gotta
I
really
read the
say-
first half. That's as much as I'm giving it. I refuse.
Coward.
I refuse. Hard to refuse. I'm putting an X. I am making an X with my arms. I refuse.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Seiko.
Seiko just flat out refuses to voice this kid any further.
I'm not. Any popular content on YouTube provides more value for your time than the classics that you old people fawn over, and it still sucks.
Those aren't even movies.
They move, and I watch them.
Not my point, you troglodyte. As if you could ever even think of comparing that slop to the likes of Star Wars, The Godfather, Blade Runner 2049.
Movies are a massive pile of doo-doo fart, but even it can sometimes make something mediocre.
These are billion-dollar franchises. Millions of people would disagree with this deranged nonsense.
Doo-doo fart.
Oh my god, you little...
Wait.
Listen, you little chump. Next time I see you, I'm going to wring your little neck like a wash rag.
What? Who is this?
Crud.
Click.
Just.
That's when you chuck the phone out the
She
fucking window.
has star 69. You fucking idiot. She can call you back.
That's when you chuck the phone out the fucking window. Never see it ever again.
Tip the entire restaurant over with a single phone chuck. Calm down, kill him later. Nuts, I didn't get the advice.
Shit, that's funny.
I sulk back to my seat and slump down, catching my breath.
I love that's the first time I've ever seen Seiko just completely refuse to say any fucking line, period. In my lifespan. That's funny. And I don't blame him either. That shit's funny. Whoa, you alright? Your eye's twitching.
I don't think I've ever been more angry in my life.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I rubbed the tension from my face. Fine, I can be a good Damien all by myself. So, Liz. Liz?
Liz?
Yeah?
You mentioned when we first met you wanted to be an art dealer, getting the right people and the right paintings, right? How's that going?
What's going... How...
I think
Oh yeah,
Seiko.
it's going great. I just accepted the Marshland U. Got accepted in Marshland U, actually.
I think Seiko's brain is burnt out from meeting the Zoomer that is Vinny. And I don't blame him. Someone's the exact same way.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, snap.
Yeah, I finally got everything all worked out for myself. I'm going to hit the ground running once I graduate.
That's pretty cool. I'm still figuring things out. You too, right, Olivia?
I only got short-term goals right now.
That's good, that's good.
But I'm interested in what Liz was talking about.
Right. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem for Olivia to replace stolen painting. But it was annoying having to contact the Treasury and Administration about the broken cabinet. I mean, what even happened? Whoever did it, I wish they could have dealt with Miss Scalar's neurotic tantrum the way I did.
Wah.
We're still finding glass shards all over the floor, and I get screamed at as if I'm the one responsible for it. Scalar needs to put the coffee mug down sometimes.
Jeez.
Though it's not a problem anymore, we're still ordering a new display. It should be installed next month. Oh, I got off on the right track. What were we talking about again?
The art dealing thing. I'm actually interested.
Oh, well, the plan is to be able to open up my own business. I'll start online and work my way up to having a physical location. Uncle Ferris told me he is willing to help me figure the legal part out. I've already gotten a few connections. Some people that might be interested in being involved that run some pretty decent prices. For me, I mean. And I'll be selling my own works too. I've even gotten better at painting since the year started. Have you noticed?
I think you have, yeah? Although, since I'm no artist, I'll admit some of the details are probably lost on me. Liz nods. Maybe I'll buy one sometime. You'll give me a discount, right?
Maybe. Olivia? Have you painted anything good recently?
No,
Oh, sorry.
it's fine. Well, I got one I really want to be doing.
Why don't you?
Because I got dragged here instead.
Dang it, Olivia.
I mean, not that I'm mad.
Liz looks like she wants to say something. The thought dies on her tongue.
Yeah.
Conversation and attention, thankfully, gets interrupted as our food arrives. Let's go.
Fucking leg just... There it is. Giant
Yes!
leg.
Jesus Christ.
I was also a media influencer and needs etches to take a photo of each plate, especially with how good the presentation is. Dang, I should have brought my camera along with me. Wait, have my phone. See, Olivia. I turned just in time to see her clamp her jaw on the hunk of meat, tearing it right off the bone.
Hmm?
Never mind. How's it taste? She takes a moment to chew her food before sending it down the hatch, then smiling as she gives me a greasy thumbs up. Liz chuckles from Olivia's good review as she lowers her head to get the first bite of her pancakes. Given that her neck is making movements equivalent to doing the happy dance, I'm guessing that the pancakes are good here. My view had changed again, and now having noticed it, could almost feel the slow rotation of the room. I savor my onion rings while watching Volcadera bluffs pan right by us, taking in the amazing view. My thoughts reach out for my camera, already calculating the restaurant's rotation with the proper settings to capture the full 360 panorama I could achieve. Blech. And a separate section of my mind recalls the other panoramic of the city I saw. The one that is now nothing more but shredded debris.
Say, Liz.
The Brachiosaurus takes a moment to respond as she attempts to cram her snout into her glass of water.
Stupid glass, no straw. Yeah?
So, you mentioned all about wanting to be an art dealer and be part of that system. I guess it could be cool if we worked together?
Come again?
I don't know. Just seemed like a decent idea.
No, I get you.
The alarms are blaring. Now it's Liz's turn to pause from her food, sit upright, and carefully tap the napkin on her closed lips.
Maybe, but I don't think you'd want that, honestly.
Hmm? No, that'd be cool. I'd like that.
Oh. Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this whole thing off the ground on my own. Without others' help, right? Like how you feel about your art stuff.
That's different.
The point is, it's important to me to start as self-sustaining as possible.
But you just said you had connections, and your uncle.
Yeah, family and such, not a...
Olivia raises that iconic eyebrow, put in freaking DreamWorks characters.
Nah, it's the Rock's fucking raised eyebrow. Friends? Or is it just me?
Olivia, don't even start to make a scene.
Alarms are blaring. I have to do something. Olivia, Liz, come on guys, can we finish lunch first?
How am I making a scene, Liz? I'm just curious about your life for once.
Well, not like this, then. I'd rather you go back to giving me the silent treatment.
Fucking ow. Jesus.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. What have I done?
What's your deal? Damien and Inko want us to be friends, and here I am actually trying, and what, am I not worthy enough for you to for your stuck up? Ugh.
You didn't want my friendship before, or Damien's for years. It just sounds a bit like you just want to be friends now because you can't get something out of it. I want to be friends, just not like that.
I thought things would finally start getting good.
Olivia, there's a lots of people less fortunate than you. And you have the support of your friends and all the others. You can't blame me if you just ignore both.
Liz,
Let me finish, please. I'm not mad. I envy you, I admit it. Anyone would anyone would effortlessly get attention and help.
I hate it.
I know, and I know it's wrong, but that's what I've been thinking for a while. I see all these things you have available to you all these years, and you just take them for granted. I just think it's a wasteful way to live.
Look, sorry. I appreciate you guys.
After telling to me to my face how you rather would be elsewhere and not here while eating at my expense? You know what, Olivia? This is the most nice I can do for you at the moment, because you really don't deserve anything else.
Liz. Liz claps a hand over her mouth. Olivia doesn't respond. She looks down at her plate.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
She pushes herself away from the table and through the aisle.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Liz.
I didn't mean to snap.
It's alright. Once Olivia gets back, you can apologize.
No, I don't think I can. After everything, I think I deserve this much.
Good God. The brief was just to get these two talking and have a good time, and it's like a grenade was thrown into the table. Wow, I'm a terrible frickin' Damien, let me tell you. Liz?
Yeah?
Why didn't it work?
Why didn't what work?
I know you two aren't on the greatest terms, so I tried to keep the conversation going. So it wouldn't get awkward and nobody would get left out, like Damien does. I feel like this was somehow my fault. But how? I did everything I was supposed to.
I don't think you did anything wrong.
Why does this never happen around Damien?
Good question. I don't know.
Liz picks at her plate, popping the yolk over her on her over-easy egg. She's probably not in the mood if I pushed any further and said anything I want to say right now. Olivia wouldn't like me prodding right now either. There's no options. I try to think of something to do, but nothing. Can't think of doing anything at all. Not without making someone uncomfortable or worse, getting them mad at me. I've never even anticipated something like this happening. It's frustrating. Can't do anything. But I can't do nothing, obviously. Not if I want to smooth things over. Right now, Olivia's in the bathroom, I hope. She's actually just fooling around in the hallway. But the point is, the two are separated. I can work something out. Should I keep trying then? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
I think I'd rather you didn't.
Alright.
I say go fight Olivia. I don't think there's anything we could really do to get Liz to cooperate.
Yes.
Alright.
Let us find her. Heavy breath escapes me as I stand from my chair. If you'll excuse me, Liz. Her head tilts comically further than needed in question. I just want to check on Olivia.
Oh,
She waves me off as I turn away. Making my way through the restaurant, a part of me marvels at how I don't even feel the room spin. Kinda makes me dizzy, honestly. But it's just mental busy work to distract myself. After all, I have no idea what I'm gonna say to Olivia.
Hey.
Ah! Jesus. Should I ask her how she is?
Inko?
Well, I'm on the spot now. Hey, just came to see what you were doing. Thought I had more time to think about things, but instead of being by the restrooms, Olivia was... Why are you here at the bar?
I wanted to see if they give me a mimosa.
What?
Jesus Christ, you're gonna get drunk.
Mimosa! You know, like OJ and champagne?
Olivia, you can't drink.
Says you.
She takes a long sip from a glass flute filled with orange liquid.
Uh-oh.
I make slap it out of her hand, but her tail stops me.
I'm joking. Jeez. It's like you, Inko, a virgin.
She
Sounds
grins at
about
my
right.
scowl and continues sipping on her drink. How dare.
He's not wrong, though.
Chat may not see it right now, but Bear's actively choking me out in his mind again.
No.
He is
An
seething,
axe is being
coping.
cleaved through your head.
He is coping and
He is
seething
coping.
so fucking hard right now.
You are coping and
That's
seething.
bogs.
Want some?
She holds up the glass to me with that smug smile of hers. Taking the flute, I can clearly see where her lips had touched it. Livia looks to be leaning forward as I stare at the glass. Frickin' Giovanna just... Ignoring the heat in my cheeks as I tip the glass above me, carefully pouring some of the liquid into my mouth. Oh. This is just juice and ginger ale, Olivia. Handing her back the glass, for a split second I thought I saw some disappointment in her eyes. I frickin' knew it. Maybe I'm just seeing things now. With a shake of my head, I refocus. I came to check on Olivia and fix things between her and Liz. You okay, Olivia?
Yeah, totally. Why wouldn't I be?
Her eyes are wide open, yet not looking my way. Well, because of what Liz said.
Oh.
She sags in her chair. Olivia?
No, yeah, that was...
Her finger circles the lip of her glass as she thinks.
I'm not hurt, just frustrated.
She looks at her glass one final time, then downs the last quarter of it in a single swallow. Afterwards, Olivia sets it on the bar on top of a couple crumpled dollar bills.
I mean, Liz doesn't get it, Inko. Maybe if she walked a mile in my shoes, she would, but...
But you don't walk at all.
Bear. Did he die?
Bear?
Just waiting for the laughter. Frick you guys. That was funny.
No, it was so funny, I forgot to laugh.
I hate to see you guys go at it like
it
that.
did not register in my mind that it was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, way to go, Olivia. You walk. Frickin' wheelchair bound. Frickin'. Next box.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe it's been a long time coming for me, but who cares?
A long time coming?
I know she's been a bit frustrated for a while. Probably been holding that in. Doesn't mean I want to hear it, though. All the time I've known her, she's just been so far ahead of me. You heard her yap about her art's getting better, how many connections she has, and how it'll get her $1 billion or whatever. I'm the better artist, but I don't even know how to start getting my crap together like that. I look at that chasm between us, and it fills me with dread. It's just jealousy. I know it. But it's been getting worse every time she mentions getting further in life. While I can't even convince myself to try. It's different, actually, getting her upset at me. Over this specifically. I just mentioned being someone she'd consider a real acquaintance, and she blows up like that.
You want to talk about it?
No.
You sure?
Is that what you wanted to see me about?
Partially. The other part is that I'm a bit confused. I wasn't expecting things to go the way that they did. So I came here to see you, to ask for help to make this right.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not apologizing, if that's what you mean. Alright.
Ask Olivia for help. How does she deal with this shit? Because she barely can.
I don't... Mia.
Yeah, exactly. How does she avoid upsetting people? Because if she could avoid upsetting Mia, and we've seen what Mia looks like when upset, so, you know.
Sake, her way of avoiding upsetting Mia was to do all of her work for her for the rest of a half a year. Just doing it for a week.
Just do it, because Olivia ain't gonna listen to you if you just say, come on and help me out.
Fine.
It's kind of a rude way to do it, honestly.
Alright.
No, that's
Honestly,
not it.
We like just looking at the questions, it's obvious which one is the right one because it's the one that doesn't sound rude as fuck sometimes.
Both of the people I'm hanging out with are terrible instigators.
Pretty much.
Rubbing my scalp to help my thoughts flow, I just let my words come out unfiltered. I'm serious here, Olivia. I need some help. I have her full attention now, and my words just keep coming. I feel like I did everything right. But it went wrong. You and Liz got into an argument. I thought it wasn't heated. You got hurt. That scares me. Stop tapping. For a brief moment, Olivia's gray eyes widened in surprise.
Checking the cheat sheet.
Frickin' you have the cheat sheet open, you
I do,
frick.
but I'm not telling you all the answers.
You frick.
I mean, Seiko's made it pretty obvious,
Seiko's made it pretty obvious. About
I'm playing a game on
what?
my phone right now. I'm sorry.
He's made it pretty obvious that the right answers were ours. So I mean, come on.
I wouldn't know. I have a few ideas on what
Because
to
you
do,
don't, you
but
have no social skills. That's why.
Sounds about
That's
right.
why you don't understand. You have no social skills. I have spent the
perfectly fine.
better part of 2 years having to dance around stupid people who work for the government and with me in the government.
Joke's on you, look where you are now. With more stupid people outside of the government.
Stupid people, but at least I don't have to worry about social skills with these people.
Ugh. I have a few ideas on what to do, but nothing that won't make someone upset. Or worse, get them mad at me.
Why do you care about our opinions so much?
Because you're my friends? I want us all to get along and enjoy the lunch we got invited to. But I don't know how to fix it. Also, my leg's getting cold. The only things I can think of will just probably make you guys upset with me. So that's why I'm asking you.
Me?
You're, self-reliant. You're strong in your stance to never accept help on account of your condition. For the longest time, that confused me. Well, it still does, but you do it.
It confuses you?
Well, it's like others are willing to give, and giving feels good. So when you deny it, it's like telling them those thoughts don't matter.
One way to put it.
That's the part I don't get. Even though everyone stands to gain something for the sake of your goals you don't accept. You take the hard road. Saying it out loud, I like it. I'm willing to give it a shot. But I don't know how. What do you do when there's no good option?
Wow.
Granddad. What do you do when you want to do something, but there's nothing you can do?
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
That's not what he says.
There's 8 legs, 7 vaginas.
What?
Oh my! What the fuck?
You never seen that? You've never seen
No.
that? Okay, alright.
We're not degenerates like you.
Hold on.
We're
hold
normal
on,
degenerates.
hold on,
You're a
hold on,
degenerate
hold on,
degenerate.
Hold on.
No, we don't
Degenerate
need to. We don't need to hear it.
We don't need to see it.
It's
please.
an SFM. Calm down. It's a shitty SFM bit. Shut up. It's not that
more of a
bad.
reason we don't need to.
It's not that bad. Chill out. Here.
Dragging me down.
There it is. There it is. Alright. Wow. Well. Thanks. I guess I'll put it this way. What? Are you watching the video? You watching the video?
Thanks, Grimsby.
See?
It's funny.
Yeah.
Alright.
It'd make an alcoholic happy to give him alcohol, even though it hurts him. But sending him to rehab, that's painful. It's not a happy journey to make.
But it's good for him.
Absolutely, that's my point. Don't worry about making others comfortable and happy if something needs to getting done. In my case, that means ignoring the help because my own goals need to be done. If it makes someone comfortable, okay, then it's their problem, not mine. When something needs doing, you just gotta do it. And when there's when no option seems like it'll make people happy, well, you do what you can.
She said it! It tied in! The Boondocks quote tied in!
Okay, this is fucking hell. That makes sense? I'm making this up as I go along.
I think so, yeah.
If it's the right thing, you'll get the support you need. After all, I got you. And even if you don't, standing alone for your standards is cool. You'd be trying, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Thanks, Olivia.
Hey, you're welcome. Saying all that out loud is helping me understand a few things too.
Ready to head back? I have an idea on how to smooth everything over.
Sure. I'm curious what you have in mind. Even if you think I won't like it.
I start heading back to the table. Olivia follows close behind me.
Hey, you guys are back. Everything good? All cooled off?
I pick up a chair and throw it at the window. Just an extreme. Yeah, everything's great. I want to give my 2 cents. Try to resolve everything.
Alright.
Both are wrong. They're both absolutely fucking wrong. This is obvious.
Yeah, throw the
They're-
chair out the
They're not
out the
helping each
window.
other at all.
Exactly. I take a deep breath. I don't really want to have to do this. Olivia watches carefully. She talked me through this. I can do it. She won't stop being my friend over this. Get over yourself, Inko. Just say what needs to be said. I think you're both acting silly. Throw the chair at the
Really?
window.
Both of us?
I didn't know what trying to get you guys conversing would make these sour feelings come up. That was my mistake. My bad. But it's just ridiculous. Liz, I get Olivia was a shut-in and it didn't open up to you back then, but that's clearly not the case anymore, is it? Shut up. That was a question.
No, I guess not.
Then what use is holding a grudge? Accomplishing your goals on your own is fine. That's your prerogative. When you say Olivia is just treating you differently just because she has something to gain, you know that's not right. And Olivia, I hate to say this, but you have been pretty thoughtless here as well. Liz is trying to do something nice for us, and hey, we all get to have a nice dinner in this crazy place. When you say you'd rather be home, painting, it's not just insulting Liz. It tells me you'd rather not be here with me as well. I love how much you've opened up to us, Olivia. What seems to me is that both of you just refuse to see eye to eye. Too much pride going on. The sooner we stop trying to get the other to act the way we think they should, the better. I thank you for your advice. I hope you won't be mad at me for saying this.
Just please, be a little more considerate. That's it. Again, sorry if I went too far.
You're right.
Yes.
That's a little eloquent for such a little argument.
Well, it was bothering me. And it would have turned into something more given time.
All right. That's fair. I appreciate the effort.
That's what you had in mind when you asked for advice?
Yee.
I figured it'd be something a lot worse. Like the roast of a century you've been holding in against us.
You have no clue what I'm holding against you two.
Pure, unabrided rage.
But if that's it, that's also decent. You're usually pretty thoughtful, so I guess I can see how that was a lot for you. We're nearly adults. That's not going to bother us. At least it shouldn't.
So, are you good?
Yeah. Thanks, Inko.
Thanks.
That went much better than expected. After things settled down, we finished off our meals. Well, Olivia finished our meal.
Question me about these things again, you motherfucker.
I'll kill you the next time we meet.
We'll never meet because you're too scared to get out of the house.
I go out the house every day.
For the occasional throwing out the trash.
No,
and
for the
picking up
occasional stalking.
groceries.
You know what? No, I don't have to prove myself to you.
Yes,
Liz had
you do
noticed
now.
it when when one of her old pancakes simply vanished. And I thought my onion ring pile was looking smaller by the minute. Looking Olivia's way, she simply waved at us with the most bizarre concoction of onion rings, flapjacks, syrup, and beef on her plate.
What? I'll make you guys better food than this later.
The theft of our food stopped shortly after that, and though the portions had diminished, we were all thoroughly satisfied with the meal. I offered to pay, or at least pitch in with a check, but Liz refused. She insisted since it was her idea to begin with. But I always figured it was the man's place to pay for a date, and this date was a date, kind of. Neither of our hands lifted from the tiny leather booklet. I don't know how long we spent playing tug of war over it. Olivia at least found it amusing, even recording our stare down on her phone.
I'm sorry. I'll see myself out.
But victory was mine, as I managed to palm my debit card into the waitress before Liz could give her back the bill booklet. With that done, all that was left for us here was making the most of the view. Olivia led the way to the observation deck on the floor beneath the restaurant. And she immediately regretted it, as the blast of cold air had even had me shiver a bit. The altitude plus the late fall weather meant the deck was mostly clear of guests. But the view was easily worth the cold, as I made a mental note to come back here one day with my DSLR. We slowly move out to the railing so we can fully take in the skyline, and the bluffs out and toward the ocean, along with the city's skyscrapers that were dwarfed by the spire. As I scan over it, I double down on the mental note. Because seeing Olivia silhouetted by this beautiful view is...
I don't know how you two can stand this temperature.
Liz doesn't look all that cold. All she's doing is rubbing her arms in theatrical manner.
I'm gonna be by the elevator. Guys, okay?
Her head moves next to Olivia, and there's a hush whispers shared between them.
Don't pick it up. Fuck it.
Finally, Liz's body turns and leaves, her head following shortly after with a beaming smile.
Give him the death roll.
Olivia?
I'm glad that got you, Seiko. I'm glad. Don't ask.
Her eyes remain on the horizon.
Seiko, you good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just, fuck, those corn dogs did not fill me up because I literally ate nothing all day. And they were like
Okay.
these pancake breakfast corn dogs. Fuck.
Maybe it is a little colder though, as Olivia's face is slowly turning red.
Maybe if you ate them the
Olivia,
long
that's
way,
all
say
Christ. Ugh.
Anyway, moving on.
Something up?
Well,
Her eyes trail down and her hands raise up until she's carefully examining her wrists. I watch as she carefully tests her hands, wincing occasionally as she slowly flexes and rotates her hands.
oh shit. About the painting.
Not until you're better.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I'm gonna be way out of practice when I'm all better.
So you're going to practice. She smiles as she turns to me, probably excited about the prospect of starting work on that soon.
Yes, I have the mental image for it in my mind and everything.
Her smile lessens though, and her tone becomes uneasy.
I just want to make it perfect. I have the mental image, but I won't have the skill. Plus, between the carpal tunnel and rushing out all those pieces for Mia,
I think I understand what she's getting at, but her smile is back again.
once I can paint again, I need time for practice. I want to show Mr. Idacon the greatest piece I can create.
Do you need anything? My words cut my thoughts off.
No, I have all the paint and
No, I mean, do you need any help with your practice? Her face glows red again.
maybe.
Well, I don't know how much help I can be, with my complete lack of painting talent. But otherwise, yeah, I can do whatever I can for you, Olivia.
Oh, they're home.
I promise. Oh, they're home. Go kill them.
Kill them.
I cement it with a smile and a thumbs up.
I shall go kill them. Give me a moment.
Oh, put the picture, Salvo.
Oh, the what?
The picture.
The
The
what?
thumbs
what?
up.
Oh, thumbs up. Right, got it. Working on it right now. Ah!
You should be ready for these types of occasions.
What are
I
you
gave
talking about?
Pictures. The
Okay,
pictures I sent you.
I know the picture you're talking about. Hang on. 2. No, 1. No, wait, hang on. OBS. There it is. There it is right there.
Hey,
There it is. Yeah, thumbs up.
we got it.
We got it.
I'm surprised it just took you so long to pull it up.
Well, hell yeah. I'm planning on getting a third monitor. It made things a lot easier. Put Discord on just the third monitor.
Wait, you could just like have it as like an image source on OBS. Just have it hovering over at some point.
Yeah.
Hide it and unhide it at needed.
Thanks.
I think we only stood out on the viewing deck for a few more minutes. After a particularly cold draft had swept over us, Olivia figured she'd had enough of the chilly air here. We made our way back inside to the elevator station where Liz was standing idly. She and Olivia looked at each other for a moment. The two held their stare locked in on each other for about half a minute before Olivia looked to the side. So, what else is there to do here? A lot, evidently. Once we had gotten back to terra firma, Liz had taken it upon herself to walk us around the entire block.
Oh, Terra. I don't know why I thought of fucking.
The whole area was like a miniature theme park with a lot of street vendors selling tourist trap gifts.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the Hathaway song. Fucking.
I need to listen to it like
Yeah.
in full to understand,
Yeah.
or to like get a feel for it. We spent the rest of the day just wandering the city park here, enjoying the late fall day to the best we could. Eventually, as the sun sank below the horizon, Mr. Ferris found us. I had forgotten that we had come here in the first place because of a business meeting of his. Liz and him waved us goodbye as they broke away and headed for the parking lot. While I pushed a very tired gator girl to the metro station. Thank God Mr. Ferris did not have any lines.
Yeah.
I don't think she minded much, honestly, as she clutched her tail to her chest and used it as a makeshift pillow.
She looks so sweet like that. Has the perfect background for my phone. She must never learn of this, though. Because I don't think I'd survive. But it'd be worth it. Click. After going home that night, Olivia texted me all night and well into
I'm
the
back.
morning.
Fucking
Welcome back.
sister's yelling at me because I said hi to her cat.
Cat.
I'm waiting for food to heat up.
Right.
Nice.
So, should be done right now. I'll be right back.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, okay. We ended
Bye.
up talking about all sorts of things. Mia, our art, various shows, and just about everything. Never seen her that excited before. For someone with sore hands, she sure types fast. And for someone that doesn't like talking at all, she sure types a lot. I certainly can't keep up. When she didn't want to talk, she sent more doodles and sketches. Sleep wasn't really an option on my end either. And Gut's doodle ventures were quite entertaining to read. Since then, we've been texting more every night. Not as much, since I do need my sleep. But right now, I'm just waiting for art class to end. Mr. Triggums is apparently one of those substitutes that demands
Okay.
complete silence until class is over,
All right, we're in that
but
chapter.
doesn't care beyond that.
We're in that
We are?
chapter. Yes, we're in that chapter where Ben's line should be coming up. Not immediately, but soon.
Okay.
So,
Right.
So, I have
What to say?
5 pisadas
Oh.
ooh.
with hot Cheetos inside them.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, it's hot Cheetos melted into there.
Alright. So
It's
we're
pretty
going
nice.
to stop here because
Oh, okay.
the Ben lines are coming up. They're coming up.
Oh no!
Yes, the Ben lines are coming up. I mean,
The
unless-
Ben Lions.
The Ben lines.
Ben Lions.
uh,
The
yes.
Ben Lions.
Yes, the xenomorph
Okay.
Ben is coming up.
Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Horrifying
Unless
motherfucker.
one of y'all wants to do that, but I don't think it'd be good. Yeah, they capped us at January, so yeah, we're stopping here.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright.
Alright. Got through. Okay. So
A good
this would
chunk.
be. So this chapter should be the last chapter with a serious choice. Everything else is just dialogue.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The real question is, when do the spicy images come in, man? We've only
There's
had like
very
the
few. What
one.
are you
when
talking
she
about?
did
There's
the
very
frickin'
few.
pool.
There's been very few.
When I click enable not that safe images, I had better be seeing one at least every chapter.
We've
And
been
considering
seeing
that
'em.
you've been telling me that there's like 20 chapters in the game,
Mhm.
I'm angry.
Okay, whatever, Bear. Whatever, Bear. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go to bed. You guys
Alright.
take care. All right.
I'm
Good
gonna-
night.
Eat my food, watch some
Hold on.
videos, and probably do the same.
Yes.
Take care.
Alright.
And that is going to be Helluva Voices for this Friday. Cat should be back soon. I'm not entirely sure. Who is this? Who the fuck was Drywall Muncher again? Forgot. Hold on. Genuinely curious. Who was Drywall Muncher? In my Steam's friend list. Who was he? KTO2. Well, we played Gundam Evolution, so I know him from somewhere. I just don't know him from. I don't remember who he was. Interesting. Who is this guy? I'll probably get it from anyway. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic evening, week, morning, rest of your day, whatever. Yeah, peace.